I'm sorry, I'm here. Hello, I late. 3 minutes late. Yeah, I'm booting up. How are you, IA? You waited too long, man? I'm here, man. Don't worry, I'm here. All good now. Time to Z on these. A meow meow here, bro. Need to change the language of my Epic Games launcher. Doing your Enfield stuff, bro? You're not tired of Enfield already, man? Didn't you finish the story? The echoes of melody linger. I'm here once again. Hello, Road Jack. What was that? Everything changed. What's up, Leona? Remember, you're the manager of Random Play. How are the new levels? Bill says you're unstoppable. I'm flattered. Don't need to be nervous. I'll let you know my secret. I was the one who extracted the monster's data. Yeah, I read this. She was a hollow investigator. How are you enjoying your Yvonne, Road Jack? Not tired at all. We all have events to do and things to build. You still have things to build? That's cool. Check the
already?
morning news.
Trying to give a grandma like me a run for her money?
I guess I should have done like the blessing stuff, but whatever. Since we're here.
You happen to find.
Oh, there's no better choice for kickstarting your
I think this will do my weekly.
Please take your time to
Imagine getting tired of Enfield. Damn, couldn't be me. Random play. I need to open the random play. I miss Belle's big boots, bro. You got sticks for legs now. Not a fan. Right here, random play. Random play 2. Epic Games. What launcher feels like Epic Games mistake for me? Epic mistake. Watanata will put War in action. Boom. Managed to get last right weapon off stream, and now I have a team with her and Yvonne. It absolutely slaughters everything. I had 3 games on the Epic Games and they always worked badly. Well, ain't that the game's problem? I mean, if ZZZ was on Steam, I would have get it on Steam, but it's not on Steam. Alright. Also remind me to pull today. We need to pull today. He talked to Wise about your next steps. Let's go, let's get it. Shifu tried to play it cool just now, but she's probably upset. Nice phone. Belle, we've gotta find out why the Overseer used the miasmic fiend to wreak havoc in the Hollow. We need to avenge Shifu. That's right. Oh, hold on, Yuzuha just sent me a message. She said she's collecting materials in Asylum Bay with Alice and Manato right now, and they'll be back soon. She asked us to wait for them a bit. But now that the safety inspection's been called off and the elevator to Asylum Bay is back up and running, we can just head over there and find them ourselves. Alright, let's do it. Let's go take the elevator then. Do you know what gacha is on Steam? HI3. course I do. I play HA3 on Steam, bro. Hello. Hello. The gang. Hello, good characters.
Wow, Wise, you two made it.
Morning.
Morning.
Minato, how's your injury?
It's much better, thanks. Whoa! Yuzuha, why'd you hit me?
Look, just a little tap and he's making those pained noises. Bruised shoulder and back muscles, messed up spine, 3 broken ribs. There's no way that's healing so quickly.
At least I've stopped all my part-time jobs for now.
Resting is productive, Manato.
Yuzuha and Minato always make me laugh with their stand-up routines.
Stand-up comedy?
Stand-up comedy.
I get it. So last night's ghost stories didn't quite do it for you, huh, my lady? I'll make sure to send you some fresh Spook Shack posts late at night from now on.
Huh? Oh no! Spook Shack? Yeah, Spook Shack is an internet forum where people share and solve all kinds of strange mysteries. Yuzuha and Minato are members. They invited me to join, and now I'm in too.
Not really strange mysteries. They're more like all kinds of supernatural tales and unsolved cases. Super interesting stuff. If you want, you can totally join us.
Thanks. We'll think about it.
They got your weakness, Wise.
They got him.
Right, Alice. About transferring the anti-corruption medicine patent. Are you sure that's okay?
Well, yesterday, as Grandpa's gotten a lot better, we talked. He said he completely supports my decision. He told me that he kept the patent mainly because maintaining some family assets cost money. And more importantly, he felt I wasn't ready to manage everything yet.
Aww.
But now he says he's not worried about me anymore. So it's time to let some things go. Without the income from the patent, I think he'll ask me to help with donating or selling some family assets that need a lot of funding to maintain. Like libraries and museums. But is it really okay with, you know, Damien? If he finds out you tricked him with your phrasing, he won't freak out and try to get back at your family, will he? Without the anti-corruption medicine patent, the Timefield family no longer has anything left for him to use against us. I believe he'll understand that what we're doing shows our family's determination not to be pushed around by poor Salumex. Also, I don't think Mr. Damien is as cold-hearted as he seems.
Yeah, he's a
Besides,
bitch.
As a businessman, I'm sure he understands the value of knowing when to walk away.
Timefield opens anti-corruption medicine patent to the public. So she kept her promise and transferred the patent to poor Salumex. But at the same time, she gave it to everyone. We got played by a little brat. Looks like I really underestimated her.
Pardon the interruption, Mr. Damien. The files on the violations involving Ferox and the Exaltists have all been compiled. We also found a deployment list for Obscura. Please, have a look.
What's this all about? Over the past 6 months, the Exaltist Labs deployed more than 300 Obscura units in Waifei Peninsula. Yet, not a single one has been retrieved. What on earth are they trying to do?
Reporting in! The map with detailed locations of the Obscura units is complete. Please, take a look.
Thank you. It looks like our battle is about to begin.
After seeing Alice off at the upper cable car station, the group returns to the vicinity of Suiban Temple. Belle, Wise, I need to help my dad watch the store later, so let's call it a day. Aren't your sister Kaede, Sumir, and Uncle Baorong all at the shop today? She has 3 sisters? 2 sisters. For some reason, I just really want to spend time with them lately. Even though we were close before, I always felt like I didn't truly understand what family meant. It was just imitating what others did. But I guess I don't need to do that anymore. We can be a real family now. Alright, thanks for covering for me earlier, telling them I was studying with you guys when I was at the hearing. You may be a witness who can prove Ferox's crimes, but now that you found out your blood can be used to increase porcelain purity, what if they come after you? Shifu said the hearing committee members were carefully screened and they're being very strict with it. Cops even got people from Krampus involved. At least that means Yuzuha's safety is guaranteed. What's Krampus, bro? Bro! Shifu didn't say much, just that it was Tops's internal affairs and she couldn't be bothered to pry, but if Krampus is involved, Tops must be dead serious this time. It's still a fucking, like, Krampus. I mean, it's still a part of Tops. Yeah, don't worry about me, Manatom. I've made up my mind to live life to the fullest and enjoy every moment of it. Speaking of living life to the fullest, we'll be on break after exams next week. How about we hit up Alice and go somewhere fun together? Sure, I'm in. I haven't decided yet, so if you two know any cool places, make sure to tell everyone. Hey Belle, there's quite a few nice vacation spots right here in the Throne Quarter. I saw some recommendations posts on internet too. Why don't we help everyone scout out some places? Yuzuha, before we talk about having fun, shouldn't we be worried about the exams? After all, we haven't studied at all until now. They're both they're minors. No worries, I checked. It's all multiple choice. We can just wing it. After all, I've got killer luck on my side. The classic. But to keep you from having to stay after school for makeup exams, let's still do some studying at least. Hello, bananas. Well, Wise, we're heading off. See you after the break. Yeah, see you during the break. During the break. Also, this was like the epilogue of this chapter. Yo, a whole ass one tape? That's crazy. That was chapter 2. Cool. What did chat say? Fantasy Resort can be accessed through the map? Cool. Avenging Shifu, this is Kung Fu Panda, for real, for real. Master Shifu, bro. It was a freaking mistake to buy Red Dead Redemption 2 on Epic Games Store. Never will do any business with it. Every time I want to boot the game, this launcher doing horrendous. Sheesh. The launcher is doing horrendous. I personally never had problems with it. Not selling it, but just saying. What did you type in my chat that I didn't see? The last message I saw was the catcher comment. The catcher comment? I mean, I was there at the end of the stream saying like good night and stuff. You reached 2.4 yet? Hello, Omer. We're about to start 2.2 now, I think. I'm starting chapter 3 in season 2. How are you, Omer? Long time no see. Alright, Jufufu. Oh, it's you, Junior. Did you need something from me? What's up? You look like you wanna say something. Come on, tell me. I've got your back. There's something I wanted to ask you, Senior. Has Wise been coming to see you a lot lately? Oh, you're asking about that. Well, since I flunked arithmetic, cramming at the last minute... cramming at the last minute wasn't gonna cut it anymore, so yeah, I asked Junior Wise to so you are a minor. Or are you in college? Or are you in university? What's going on? Wise is tutoring you, Senior? It's actually the opposite, isn't it? Wise is tutoring you? What do you mean? I tell Fufu about my recent observation. When Wise goes to see Fufu, he often brings snacks. No matter how you look at it, Wise seems more like the one asking for favors. And Senior, you were answering everything so smoothly just now. Looks like Wise was prepared for this. Wow, I can't believe you figured that out. You siblings combined must have like 1,000 tricks up your sleeve. Hell yeah. Well, what happened? Alright, I'll tell you. It's about the perception technique. Although Shifu taught Wise the perception technique already, the flow of energy in his body hasn't been smooth, so I'm trying to figure out a way to help him. All he told me was that he never gets the chance to use it. Damn, the little liar. I didn't see YouTube got me, man. I got jailed. Hey now, don't worry, your brother is just moving at his own pace. Even if you're blood relatives, everyone's different, you know. By the way, I checked like last time. I had Cloudbot in the chat all this time. I don't know if Cloudbot, like from Streamlabs, did some like shadow moderations, but I took him off, so I hope nobody's like messages will get eaten or something. You fufu. It's just that Junior Wise said he didn't want to hold you back. Plus, after Ferox caught you both in the hollow, he got pretty spooked. He was worried that when you need his help in the future, he wouldn't be able to step up. That's why I helped keep it under wraps. I see. Is there anything I can help with? He's been making crazy progress these days. He'll get the hang of it in no time. Just act like nothing's up, okay? Oh, and if you got time, would you grab me some Wu-Tang root from Peace Herbal? There's an old recipe from Yunkwei Summit that combines Wu-Tang root with other herbs into a paste to make meridian flow patches. They boost blood circulation and work wonders for the perception technique. I plan to get Wise some too. I'll go get those herbs for you right away. I'm a ninja, Jufufu, and my brother is a wizard. Bro, so far we're the best character. Actually, people always ask me who's your favorite character. You know who my favorite character in ZZZ is, bro? You will never guess who my favorite character in ZZZ is, bro. It's fucking Venus. Venus is my favorite character. We can cry about it. What's this? When you two show up, you know what to do, right? So is this the permanent event? Is this summer swimsuit, spooky stories, and dash of miracles? I wonder. Let me know if you know. Peace Herbal.
Ancient healing traditions, drawing from centuries of wisdom to ease modern ailments and preserve the essence of timeless remedies.
Cool. Jilbu isn't near the shop entrance. Is he grabbing medicine inside? Come to think of it, I can faintly hear voices coming from within. Auntie Fang, a calm male voice. Auntie Fang, I had no idea your husband and Grand Shifu were fellow disciples back in the day. An unexpected bond indeed. That's right. Even though I left the sect later on, our bonds remain strong. You're Shifu's generation of disciples. We practically watched them grow up, you know. Ah, such a shame about young Yi Jiang, gone too soon. That's Yi Xuan's sister, right? I heard she exhausted her life force using the Qingming sword to save Waifei Peninsula. The Qingming sword is I hope I pronounce it correctly, is a legendary weapon beyond compare. To harness such power, one must be willing to pay the price. It hasn't been easy, that's for sure. But from what you just told me, the Qingming sword has found a new master. Looks like Yunkwei Summit's legacy is in good hands. Yes, very good indeed. Your medicine is ready, please take care. It's him. It's Yi Xuan. Junior Belle, what are you doing here? I'm here to pick up some medicine. Are you alright, Senior? You are unwell? I'm here to pick some medicine. Nothing major, I just haven't been sleeping well lately. Oh, so I guess it's both replicas are counted. So I'm here to get some medicine. It's an old problem. What are you here for, Junior? Wu-Tang root. Sorry, but we are currently out of Wu-Tang root. Next week, restock. Please come back then. Does it really take that long? Is there any other way to buy it? Hey young lady, don't worry, you can ask around Sailum Bay. The Wu-Tang root grows by the water, and while it's used as medicine, us locals often dry it out and use it in dishes. But using Wu-Tang root as medicine isn't quite the same as using it for food. Not sure if that'll work for you. God damn it, I'm not sure about that either. Junior, you must be after the Wu-Tang root to make meridian flow patches, right? The kind used for food should be sufficient. It's just that older Wu-Tang roots are better, and if you haven't seen them in person before, they can be tricky to identify. If you don't mind, I can come with you. Yes, please. You're the best, senior. Let's go then. Yo, we get some Yeshuan development, character development. Hey, Shalbu, are the new meds ready yet? No. Alright, I'll wait a bit longer then. Here we go with the dramatic pause again. Problem. Alright, I'll take this and head out then. Why aren't you in a hurry anymore? What's the rush? We've been rushing about together for decades now. Even if I wanted to hurry, my heart wouldn't let me anymore. It's old. From 1.3 to 2.1 they forgot Venus, they didn't give any quests, then out of blue we got cinema event. Yeah, I was doing the cinema event. I did it yesterday. I did the Venus. We watched some movie with Venus. And she likes cats, you know, I like cats, you know, and like she's clumsy, you know, I'm clumsy, you know. If only she was real, you know. Need to do that beach event now, yes. I need to. Should I do it on stream or off stream? The green hair woman is getting disrespect, can't believe this. Who's the green hair woman? Is Venus green hair? Hello. The Jao. Mr. Drew, you're here again. That's a funny beard, bro. That's right, even with the language barrier, I'll definitely complete my interviews with the residents about Porcelain in Silum Bay. Wouldn't the libraries and museums in the Wi-Fi Peninsula be better choices for academic research? Sure, the history in books is important, but in the end, history is about people. For Porcelain research, the oral histories from the folks in Silum Bay are also crucial. This guy. Like a journal, bro? You're a journalist? Your goggles remind me of Grace, and we hate Grace here. Yeah, we truly do hate Grace here. Didn't stop the guy to marry with Miku. Bro, if only me, bro, that guy should divorce and find a real woman. Trust me. Who's that? And peep on them. Look at that silhouette. Yo, look at that guy is standing on a ghost chair. That's crazy. You need to do everything on stream. I need to do that on stream. What are we doing now? We doing chapter 3 or we do the event? Simbert said I need to do like a Yuzuha agent story once it will be available. I don't think it's available yet. I mean, I'm doing agent stories on stream anyway. But I was doing all the event. I think I did the Bangbu battle on stream. What was I looking for? Yeah, I was looking for this. I don't think it's available yet. For 11, Cat and Mouse, Iron Witch, Boom Boom. Boom. Trigger, Jufufu. And this is locked. I guess this is Ami, whatever her name is. This is Lucy. Oh! Wait, so did Simbert like made a mistake? I don't see a Yuzuha agent story. Like, this is not Yuzuha. And this is not Yuzuha. This is Lucia, right? And this is the robot girl. So do we do the event? Let me ask him. Question. There is No. Seed? Maybe Seed. Maybe her name is... let's... we can check her name.
Hello! Rep 2493 at your service.
Isn't it?
Awaiting further. Want a glass of
I've got
Isn't
you.
it this one? Yeah, it's
Seed
Seed.
at your service.
Call her Sammy or something. Need to do that beach event now. The green hair woman is getting this. We can't believe this. Didn't stop the guy. You need to do everything on stream. Flora is Sid 2.4. If you watch Sid trailer carefully, yes, Sid sir's name her Flora. No spoilers, bro. Didn't. Oh my god. That's disgusting, Rojak. The beach event introduces a new character, but you don't meet that character until later. It's up to you. Where is that guy? Oh, he's typing. Oh, hold up, he's typing. While he's typing here, like have some entertainment. Entertain the chat, girls. You should saw it coming. You can do it at summer event with fishing. What about Seed and yeah. You got 30k though? You got 30k too? She's doing a different dance. She's not doing the 30k dance. In the original GF, she was not dancing. She was just doing funny animation. It's the is the animator. I always forget their name. Their story was their agent story, Lord. The story was their agent. Okay, maybe he missed something. Then, since I'm starting chapter 3, we'll go on doing chapter 3. Then we'll do fishing. Hope everybody's fine with that. I still can't believe they actually mailed us 30k. I want IRL 30k, man. Hey Belle, what brings you to Cylon Bay? I want to buy... Do you know where I can get it? I want to buy some Wu-Tang root. Do you know where I can get it in Cylon Bay? You need Wu-Tang root. We've got plenty at home. My mom dried a bunch, though that stuff's bitter. Taste is awful, if you ask me. We're buying this for medicine, not as a snack. Oh, that sounds okay then. They'll come over to my place to get them. You fixed my toy before and I won't charge you anything. Plus, it's better if you take more. Saves me from my mom trying to force them on me every day. Later, near Mellow's place. Hello. Boy like Mellow. It's in this box down here. Hold on, let me move these things off the top. Evie-hoo! Bugs when you lift up the rock. Watch out, they're centipedes. Several giant centipedes land on Mellow's arm. Why? And both Senior Yi and you instinctively rush to help. Senior Yi brushes the centipedes off with his sleeves, but you aren't as nimble and get a nasty bite on your wrist. Why did they jump on the head? Not long after. I'm poisoned and I will die. Ouch, that big bump looks painful. I'm so sorry, Belle. It's my fault you got hurt. Yeah, you should pay me now. You give me the root for free and you pay me on top. It's fine, I can handle it. I'm glad you didn't get bitten though. Junior, you were quick to react back there, but since you usually live in the city, you probably haven't dealt with these critters much. Can't be grabbing centipedes with your bare hands. Bro, I never seen like a giant centipede. I saw only small ones. Never up close. Never crawled on my body for sure. Luckily you're not allergic and I just applied some ointment. Should be all healed up in 3 or... Yeah, I think I saw some videos that centipedes bites are quite like painful. Me too, man. That garlic bread, I can get it with 30k. Yeah, bro, you can get streaming hardware for 30k, bro. Think for the future. A centipede can jump, though. Are you sure about that? Healed up in 3-4 days. Hold up, don't hide your wrist in your sleeve. That won't help it recover. And the sleeves rubbing against the swollen area will just make it feel worse. I hate this font because I often don't see A and O. Haha, I bet Belle just doesn't want anyone to know about that embarrassing time she tried to grab a centipede with her bare hands. That's hardly embarrassing. Mellow, do you happen to have any gauze at home? Mind bringing some? Do you think man in gauze will visit? What's his favorite word? Tablet? Stone tablet? Something? They can fall from places but not jump. Well, he lifted up the rock and it fell from the rock to his arm. Yeah, just give me a sec. Mellow dashes into the house. Show me that wound first, I'll patch you up. Then you can put your sleeve back down. Senior? I was wondering earlier why you need meridian flow patches when you've already mastered the perception technique. Now it makes sense. You were preparing them for your brother, weren't you? Senior, could I ask you for something? To keep everything that happened today from Junior wise? Don't worry, my lips are sealed. You agreed so quickly, I thought you'd tell me to come clean. Senior Fufu and Junior Yinhu might tell you to just tell the truth, but me, I have a younger sister too, so I know there are things that are actually harder to talk about with family. You have a little sister. Is she also a disciple of Yunkwei Summit? Yeah, we joined the sect together as kids, but unlike me, she was far more talented. Really? You're being too modest, Senior. Heh, I'm not being modest here. I used to slap on those Meridian Flow patches all the time back in the day. That's how I got so good at picking out the right herbs. He used to slap, Jesus Christ. Got him, brought the gauze and scissors. As you are talking, Mellow comes running back. Senior Yi first treats your wounds, then helps you pick out some Wu-Tang roots. Alright, we're all done here. Let's head back to Suiban Temple. Big Sis Belle, come hang out with us again sometime. I don't hang out with kids, bro. Grow up. Don't summon him? Why not? He gives blessings, man. The stream's gonna get blessed, like an army of undead gonna open up the stream and give me views and watch hours, bro. Hello, bro! Belle, where did you run off to just now? I tried calling, but you didn't pick up. Shoot, my phone was on silent. The inventory of videotapes at home wasn't adding up. I eventually found that you had stuck the records on the HDD screen. Everything's fine now. Okay, then don't call me. Sorry, Junior Wise. I was just at Peace Herbal picking up some medicine. I ran into Junior Belle there, and she helped me sort through the herbs. Thanks for helping me carry the medicine. I'll hand the Wu-Tang root to Senior Fufu so you don't have to worry about it. Thanks, Senior. I'll leave it to you, man. After that, Senior Yi leaves. Senior Yi went to Peace Herbal to get medicine. Could it be because he's having trouble sleeping? You know about that too, huh? Oh, I heard about it from Senior Yinhu. Seems like Senior Yi's problem isn't just insomnia or being a light sleeper. He's been having constant night terrors. Is there something bothering him? I don't know, but I wanna find out. You're usually so talkative, don't you talk with Senior Yi while getting herbs? Come to think of it, Senior Yi mentioned he had a sister. She's also a disciple of Yunkwei Summit. Oh, is that so? Since we're all part of the same sect now, perhaps we'll have a chance to meet in the future. Oh, it's almost time for Fufu's arithmetic tutoring session. Belle, I should get going. Yeah, you better hit those books hard. Wink wink. Yeah, I know. Wait, what do you mean I should study hard? Senior Fufu is the one who should be studying. I'm heading out now. Bye. Bro, I know she's not a minor, bro. She said she's old. Only to you, man. You should see then the Noob Jesus playthrough of Silk Song Randomizer. It was cursed by him. The Noob Jesus, I think I have him in my feed sometimes. He posted some funny community tab or something. Fufu teaching math, wow. How old is Fufu Sinbird, be honest? She's not in college, isn't she? She's an adult, right? Is she in uni? Wise is looking over a message from someone, his face turning serious, the kind of look that says, here comes another tough job. Your proxy instincts are telling you to turn and walk away. My proxy... Good timing, Belle. No! I feel like I've heard that before. Talk about bad timing. The mayor sent a message earlier saying, give me a call when both of you siblings are together. An official message from the mayor usually means something big is about to happen. Should we contact him right away? He's 35? He's 6 or 7. Oh my god, Rojak.
Hey kids, I trust you've been well.
Hey, hold up, man, hold up. I missed it. I got a bad 6-7 joke. Simulated signals from city administration searched through the encrypted line after a few seconds of whispering, white noise. Familiar image? There is no image, and voice emerged from the audiovisual device. We didn't see the mayor's face. What image? There is no. It's sound only. Alright, let's go.
The miasma shrouding Lemnian Hollow still hasn't cleared, and since Waifei Peninsula is also a major production area for porcelain ore, I imagine the air quality there isn't so great.
Yeah, fuck him up.
The city's air isn't great, but the real concern is the miasma still spreading through Waifei Peninsula. Do you have any plans to handle it, Mr. Mayor?
A close attendant friend of mine once told me that, as a senior, it's more friendly to start with some pleasantries before diving into the main topic. But enough small talk. I'm calling about the continued threat of the miasma and the dangers still posed by the Exaltists. Miasma is a natural byproduct within the Hollows, a unique form of ether that causes more severe corruption effects than ordinary ether, producing even more powerful ethereals and sacrifices. That's nothing new to you two, Phaethon, but the miasma raging within Lemnian Hollow has far exceeded what natural seepage could produce.
It's because of the Exaltists. They've been using miasma to research and create sacrifices, which has caused miasma to spread rampantly within the Hollow.
That's right. From thwarting the Exaltists' plan to seize control of Waifei Peninsula to dismantling Porcelumex, everything you've done has surely dealt a major blow to the Exaltists' influence in the region.
But the Exaltists' actions are still harming the people of Waifei Peninsula, and the miasma in Lemnian Hollow shows no sign of letting up.
Which brings me to the reason I'm troubling you both this time. The opportunity to root out that evil once and for all has finally arrived. Porcelumex's co-chief executive officer Ferox secretly allied with the Exaltists to carry out unlawful hollow experiments, seriously endangering the safety and interests of Waifei Peninsula's citizens and businesses.
Arrest him or
I'll spare you all
something.
the official jargon, but in short, Porcelumex's influence and control over Waifei Peninsula have been significantly restricted. But investigations and operations by the city government in Waifei Peninsula are still being hindered because another major player has rolled in.
Well.
A defense force unit, led by Major General Lorenz, has been deployed to Waifei Peninsula over the past few days, imposing temporary military control to investigate Porcelumex and contain the Exaltist threat.
It's like not Isolde. Isolde is also defense force, right?
The defense force wasn't involved with the issues in Waifei Peninsula before.
What do you mean it wasn't?
Waifei Peninsula is a key porcelain production area after all, and has always been a highly contested prize amongst the city's various official powers. Besides protecting the city, everyone is eager to claim a bigger share of the wealth and influence it provides.
What about
Major
Isolde?
General Lorenz is no easygoing man. Ruthless would be the mildest way to describe him when it comes to achieving his goals. According to my sources, he has a close personal relationship with Porcelumex's other co-chief executive officer, Lucro, and the two often work together. With Ferox's downfall, Lucro secured Lorenz's support by offering him a share of Wife-A Peninsula's interests. Having the backing of a Defense Force Major General would greatly benefit his dealings within TOPS.
Sounds like a power struggle between TOPS and the Defense Force. But where exactly is this opportunity to take out the Exaltist remnants?
According to the action plan the Defense Force submitted to the city, eradicate the Exaltists sits at the top of their agenda. That's also their most legitimate reason for deploying to Wife-A Peninsula. Of course, I don't believe Lorenz is only there to dutifully protect the city, but with Porsa Lumex and the Defense Force already muddying the waters, a heavy-handed move by the municipal government could turn the conflict into a turf war over interests. I won't pretend I'm above it all, but I do believe that protecting the citizens' safety is more important than short-term gains. That's why neither the city government nor Yunque's summit can act directly this time. But for you, Faithin...
Yes, Faithin. A legend among proxies. An outlaw of the underground. The last disciple of a secret research institute. Mayor Mayflower's wondrous right hand. The one who saved the Void Hunter from the brink of collapse. It's my time to shine again, right?
To be honest, I won't need all those people helping me. But you're right. It's time for the protagonist to take the stage. I spotted the name Obel Squad on the Defense Force's unit roster. I've heard of their past exploits, and some of their members have had both professional and personal dealings with you. I believe they could be a trustworthy source of support. Their commanding officer this time is Miss Isolde, who worked with you during the investigation into the Exaltists and Porsa Lumex. I assume you're already well acquainted with her.
Not well.
So we'll be taking part in the operation against the Exaltists as proxies working with the Defense Force?
Exactly. But the title proxy won't fly in the Defense Force's operational report. You'll be introduced as special holotech advisors and the Mayor's special envoy for military operations during your visit with the Defense Force. Sorry, official organizations do love to make up long and difficult-to-remember titles, but sometimes those titles can come in handy. Though I have to say, the ones you came up with a moment ago did sound a lot cooler.
By the way, we came across a few scattered clues about our teacher in the last mission, but we still didn't make any real headway.
There's still no solid intel on Miss Carol Arna, but within the limits permitted by the Defense Force, you're still free to pursue her whereabouts as you see fit. I've already informed the Defense Force and Miss Isolde in advance. The specific plans and arrangements will be up to you two to discuss with Isolde and Obel Squad. Well, I have official duties to attend to, and you both have an important mission ahead, so let's keep it brief. Once again, I wish you the best of luck.
How many times the word Wi-Fi Peninsula must be said in this? There should be a Wi-Fi Peninsula counter on the stream at this point. I mean, they repeat a lot of words, not just Wi-Fi Peninsula. OBL Squad, best faction. They do look cool. The other two people of Obel Squad look cool. I have to leave for a bit. Safe travels. I wanted to say... What did I want to say? I get it. So the guy he mentioned, I guess Isolde is the subordinate of the guy from Defense Force that works directly with Ferox's brother. We'll find out. Taking down the Exaltists, the Defense Force. Looks like this job won't be easy. I hope we don't run into any trouble or annoying people. But hey, we get to team up with Obel Squad again. Soldier 11 and Trigger will be happy to see you too, right, Belle? And of course, a couple of new acquaintances we've crossed paths with before. But before heading out, maybe we should let Issue 1, Shifu and the others know. Yeah, sure, why not? So many question marks. Hello, Shifu. I've been expecting you, Belle. Oh yeah? Did you like, I don't know, did your guessings? Don't give me that Issue 1 Shifu is all-knowing. Look, I only knew because the mayor contacted me in advance. It seems that really is why you're here. Yunquay Summit is on good terms with the mayor, so we can't get directly involved in Defense Force affairs, which means I have no choice but to send my talented student. I won't bring shame to the sect. Leave it to your disciple. Shaming the sect is the least of your worries. The Exaltists play dirty and the Defense Force throws its weight around. You're neither skilled enough nor strong enough to deal with either of them alone. That's why you have to act with the utmost caution. Your own safety has to come first before you try to help anyone else. Alright, Suiban Temple isn't going anywhere. Get a good night's rest here tonight, then go take care of what you need to do. Remember, if you get into any trouble out there, just give them your Shifu's name. You carefully calibrate the HDD device in Suiban Temple's inner chamber, then spend some time chatting with your senior brothers and sisters. Before you realize it, night has already fallen. Damn, you don't do the shit like spend time until night anymore as in Season 1. I kinda missed that. In a while. The Defense Force sent word we're meeting up with Obol Squad tomorrow morning. The coordinates are in the Lemnian Hollow. We're meeting in the Hollow? Is this how military does things, bro? That's right, the Defense Force wants us to link up with Obol Squad during the operation. Afterward, we're to return to their base together. Supposedly, it's meant to help us work more smoothly with Obol Squad and to test our capabilities as the Mayor's special envoys. I've spent the whole afternoon tuning the HDD device. It's pretty much done. You should take it easy and rest up for tomorrow's operation. I should go to sleep. Immersive, hell yeah. Meow again? Well, meow again, bro. You wanna be a cat boy, IA? Cat boy, I mean cat grown-ass man. In a dream made from electric impulse and numerical signals in Magus's memory. Oh. Who's Magus again? Oh. It's this guy, that's true. He's the captain.
The Hollow hit City Center out of nowhere. Without support from the Obsidian Division, they won't hold for long.
I knew you couldn't count on Helios's warning systems.
Doesn't matter. We've seen worse, haven't we?
The track we're guarding this time is a key route for evacuating civilians and transporting aid. This is our last line of defense. The civilians are right behind us. We must hold the line.
Magus, you're late today?
You never miss Captain's pep talk.
Let me guess. You were off doing last-minute gear checks for us. Still, they've got a point.
Is the cinema song.
Tardiness is unacceptable, soldier.
Obsidian Division. Agamemnon Squad assembled.
Obsidian Division. Agamemnon Squad. Requesting backup. Obsidian Division. Agamemnon Squad. Requesting backup.
Fall back, Orpheus!
Fall back! No! No! We have to kill it! Whatever it takes!
Get back! I'm from Yunkoi Summit. We'll hold the line from here. You can fall back now, comrades.
Everyone! We can still save them! And the civilians, they're right behind us! We can't back down! We cannot fall back!
So, is this the end? Revenge. Against what? The Hollow? Against everything. I've already lost everything.
Captain? Captain Magus? Nagus? Nagus, were you dreaming again?
Intelligent constructs don't dream. It was just leftover cache fragments tucked away deep in my memory module.
So, were you dreaming about the past again?
It's a good thing you gave up your studies at the Meta School to enlist, Orphe.
What can I say? My brain can be a bit slow at times.
Whoa.
Anyway, Magus, you talk in your sleep all the time.
I don't sleep. It's a self-diagnostic mode. And I've told you before, use my proper title while on duty, and stop eavesdropping on me.
Yes, Captain Magus! I swear, I'll never listen to you sleep talking again. But given how you're always right behind me, it's kinda hard not to overhear.
It's not sleep talking. It's echoes of residual signals from the vocal module during self-diagnostic mode.
Yes, Captain Magus! I swear, I'll never eavesdrop on your, whatever that was during self-diagnostic mode again.
Still, it's strange. I actually overslept today. I mean, my self-diagnostic ran longer than expected. It feels like some kind of bad omen.
Are intelligent constructs superstitious too?
She's a construct, man. She's from PGR.
Just like you, an idiot who dropped out of school to join the military. Superstition is the only knowledge I've got that I can actually rely on. Enough breakfast chit-chat. Time to get ready for this morning's operational briefing, Orphe.
Yes, Captain Magus.
But what did we see? So it was Magus's dream. Magus is a girl, right? At least by the voice it sounds like that. He was in another squad and everybody died. Was that the her superiors? So her superior, was that Isolde? And it was kind of understand who said I want revenge on everything. I guess it was Magus. No need for this human hybrid crap. 2.4 is good, even shining star of season 2, but part is they forgot my goat soldier 11 through the story. Construct PGR could never, all PGR does is construct. Yeah, that was his old, okay. Captain Magus, squad member Orphe, I've been waiting here for you. You left the sniper to wait here all alone. That's not how an assault trooper should operate, Orphe. But you were the one who woke up late. I told you that was a necessary system check and maintenance. Now, getting into position early to cover their squad mates is part of a sniper's job too, isn't it? Let's head to the operation briefing before the Cardinal calls everyone in Obol squad for being late. So, as Omer spoiled, there won't be a lot of Soldier 11 like development here. Don't do that again, Omer, please. Can I talk to you? No. It's the same fit. Calm veteran. Salutes me. Hello, soldier. Hello, captain. Looking sharp there, soldier. You must be a seasoned veteran, huh? I never even took part in the battle for the old capital. How could I possibly call myself a veteran? Veterans who've seen those kind of battles, these days they're few and far between. It's truly an honor to meet you. When I heard that Obol Squad and Colonel Isolde would be joining the operation, I just knew we are headed for a glorious victory. A glorious victory, being able to fight for honor, it's a privilege, really. Let's go, Orphe, it's time for the operation briefing. There's Seed. Salutes me. Please do not disturb the sentry on duty. Okay. Sentry on duty. Yo, my car just sits here. Alright, let's go. You? Reckless rookie. Good morning, soldier. I'm on guard duty, so please don't engage in conversation with me. Oh, I'm interrupting your work, sorry. You're supposed to be on guard duty, not checking out some girl's tail. Well, a talking tail? This ain't a tail, it's Captain Magus. I'm talking to you, soldier. Sorry, Captain. Sorry, soldier. I'll stay focused on my post. Alright, Captain Magus, let's head to the combat briefing. Come on, man. Yeah, I can talk to this guy too. Supply checking soldier. Nice name. Your mother didn't love you, didn't it? 3 containers of Persalum, a whole bunch of anti-corruption gear, 12 crates of weapons and ammo. What did I count to? Don't interrupt me. I'm sorry. That special squad. I've heard so much about how amazing Obol squad is. But wow, they're even cooler in person. That bamboo called Mercury is so cool. We have a bamboo called Mercury? Obol squad, assemble. Captain Magus. Even after all this time, Soldier 11 has remained disciplined and focused. That's what you call a model soldier. Huh? Aren't I a model soldier? You, Sid, you're a soldier too, yeah. If you join the Scouts, Sid, you'd definitely be an honor scout. I feel like there's a memory somewhere in my past, something about being in the Scouts. If I weren't busy taking care of Sid Senior, I'd absolutely be an honored member. Captain, we've got about 12 or 13 push-ups worth of time before we're late for the operation briefing, depending on whether we're doing them one-handed or two. Let's hurry to the operation briefing, or we'll be punished as problem squad members before we ever get the chance to become honored ones. All about being honored one, huh? Unit named Seed, and it's in the skirt wall. Well, you missed Rojak's joke, man. The members of Obol Squad are gathering around the comment table. Alright. Go on.
Good morning, everyone. Today's briefing is to discuss the tactical details for the raid on the Exaltis stronghold.
Your
Thanks to previous
redemption?
infiltration ops and documents from Porcelumix, we've gathered intel on several key Exaltis communication hubs within the Hollow. However, we still need more detailed intel on the exact location of their headquarters and the distribution of their personnel. Therefore, before the main force advances into the Hollow to launch a full sweep, we will deploy several elite squads to their comms outposts within the Hollow for recon. The first shot of this battle will be fired by Obol. The results you achieve will be critical to the success of the operations that follow.
Leave it to me, Isolde.
Captain Magus, remember to use proper ranks during operations.
Yes, ma'am. After all these years, it's not like you don't know my bad habits.
Magus? Captain, you were the one lecturing me about that just this morning.
Oh, got a bit distracted there. What did I miss? What did I miss? No freaking internet zone? What? Do I need to buy some food? Safe travels. What did I miss? About the raid. Stronghold. Thanks to previous infiltration ops and documents from Porcelumix, we've gathered intel on several key Exaltis communication hubs within the Hollow. However, we still need more detailed intel on the exact location of their headquarters and the distribution of their personnel. Therefore, before the main force advances into the Hollow to launch a full sweep, we will deploy several elite squads to their comms outposts within the Hollow for recon. The first shot of this battle will be fired by Obol. The results you achieve will be critical to the success of the operations that follow. Break? I removed the break. Hello, Mako. The first shot of this battle will be fired by Obol. The results you achieve will be critical to the success of the operations that follow. Leave it to me, Zolda. Captain Magus, remember to his proper ranks during operation. Really? Yes, ma'am. After all these years, it's not like you don't know my bad habits. Magus, Captain, you were the one lecturing me about that just this. That's the synergy here, huh?
After all
Or you,
this
Mako?
time, we finally get to fight side by side again, Isolde. Colonel.
Ma'am, I heard for this operation, a special envoy from the city government will be assisting Obol Squad. Is that confirmed?
Yeah, Trigger was just telling me we've got a super capable and trustworthy friend coming to work with us.
Hell yeah.
Trigger is right. There will indeed be a guest from the city government joining us as a technical advisor to assist Obol Squad in the operation. Per the agreed arrangements, our guest will meet you all inside the Hollow.
Oh yeah, we said we meet inside the Hollow, which is kinda dumb. Why didn't we meet at my car, bro? You heard Trigger?
The Exaltists have long plagued Wi-Fi Peninsula. Obsidian Division's mission is simple. Eliminate the source of this chaos once and for all. Their repeated failures have cost them dearly. Our task now is to eliminate the remaining stragglers and strike directly at their headquarters. We have obtained intel on multiple enemy strongholds. You will be deployed as scouts. Your objective is to investigate and pinpoint the enemy's main base. Blitz Squad will handle the frontal assault. You will also rendezvous with the technical advisor dispatched by the mayor and assist them in securing the key data. Aegis Squad, you will strike the enemy from the air, providing firepower and intel support for all units on the ground. Operation codename Blitz and Aegis. Obol Squad, gear up and get ready!
Is this like a real raid?
Reporting in. We are at the target Hollow.
She's a knife user. You heard? What did she say, bro? Did that smile? That is so much big things. Did you notice it, Valic? What? No small, yeah, no spoilers. So Sid though. When Orphe and Magos are off-field, they can unleash different aftershock attacks based on their energy and recover bottled heat. With sufficient bottled heat, hold special to unleash EX special attack hit charge, granting a whole squad the zeroed-in effect, which boosts their abilities.
Blitz Squad, in position!
Aegis Squad, report your position. Do you copy?
Copy, Captain Magus. Aegis reporting in.
We're en route with the chopper. ETA 20 minutes. Landing at Blitz Squad's 3
I see.
Primary objective, rendezvous with the mayor's envoy.
Must be someone pretty important if they've got Obol Squad handling the pickup.
They're very powerful, but also a very nice person.
Yo.
Oh, so what sort of person are they exactly?
Oh, you'll see.
Let's save the chit-chat for after the mission. Stay focused on the battle. The envoy and escort team are inside the building up ahead.
By the way, why are we meeting inside the Hollow?
Yeah.
Captain Magus is all about action.
She prefers getting to know our partners in live combat scenarios rather than listening to someone introduce them.
So it's Magus's idea?
At least, that's what Colonel Isolde said.
You're making me sound like I'm some unreasonable, clueless kid or something.
Really? I just hope the captain doesn't end up chewing out the envoy later.
That's a lot of yap. Yep, that one, that one.
We've successfully rendezvoused with the target. Now, let me take a look at Colonel Isolde's intel report. Captain Magus, this is the Special Holo Technology Consultant, the Mayor's Special Envoy for Military Operations, as well as the...
Wait, didn't Isolde say there was only one target? How many people are we talking about here?
You can call me Lord Phaethon.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm kidding. I thought that might lighten the mood a little. Just call me Proxy.
So this is the amazing Miss Phaethon that Trigger and Soldier 11 were talking about. Turns out you're actually pretty down to earth.
What did they say?
You are. You must be the infamous Phaethon they mentioned, right?
Literally.
Trigger was definitely talking about the renowned Miss Phaethon.
Usually, only heroic characters are described as renowned. For villains, it would be...
If the other side is a villain, then working with them means we're on the side of villains too.
To be honest, I'm still a little uneasy about having a proxy join up with Obel Squad. I'm an old-timer who plays by the rules. No dramatic backstory.
No dramatic
need for
backstory.
wild adventures like the younger ones. So I've rarely had dealings with anyone outside the military. Especially someone from, well, the underworld, like you.
A hero working from the dark side, protecting the city in secret. I have to admit, that sounds pretty cool.
Sure, I've heard stories of your accomplishments, but don't mistake that for me seeing you as a hero. Everyone walking the city has their own purpose, especially someone with a complicated background like you. But I hope your goals won't interfere with Obel's mission, or violate the Defense Force's principles. Otherwise...
If what you call your principles are genuinely just, and your aim is to protect others, then I'd say we're on the same side.
I hope so.
She's being so dramatic, man.
Whether I'm a villain or a hero, let's keep our focus on the mission.
Yeah.
After all, we're still deep inside the Hollow, surrounded by exaltists.
Regardless of your position, if you get things done, that's not bad in my book.
Okay.
Next, I'll briefly outline the mission objectives and explain the role that Phaethon will play in this operation. As an expert
I love
Hollow
mission
guide,
briefings.
or a proxy, Phaethon will use the current map intel and Hollow data to chart the most efficient route for us, Obel Squad.
Okay.
At the same time,
TV
we'll
mode?
provide cover for Phaethon as the proxy collects Hollow data and monitors the changes and activity of the miasma.
We've got plenty of trained scouts in the military. Can a proxy with no combat experience really handle such an operation?
Captain Magus, according to the intel report and squad member accounts, the proxy has combat experience working alongside Trigger and Soldier 11. Sharper,
I wasn't
more
a bamboo.
precise, and more perceptive than any scout. That's how Soldier 11 described the proxy. I don't think we've ever seen anyone who's earned the approval of both Trigger and Soldier 11 outside of our own squad members.
If no other squad members or Isolde have any objections. That wraps up the mission briefing. Don't fall behind, Proxy.
Lawrence, you are spotted at Moose on Caffeine video? What?
There are more enemies than we expected.
Jesus Squad, report your status! Jesus Squad, come in!
Oh no. No response. After
Magnetic interference is pretty common in hollows. Guessing from interference patterns, it might be the Exaltists intentionally trying to jam us.
The enemy reinforcements just keep coming!
Red Squad is pinned down! Agent Squad, do you copy?
Enemy reinforcements spotted to the northwest!
Agent Squad!
Seed and the others should be okay.
Aww, I interrupted their yapping.
We're circling right above the enemy, Captain.
Searching for the mission target.
That's her voice. Sounds familiar. Oh, it's just playing her? Just like that? I was so surprised to see his comment in the video I watch. Oh. That's crazy. After a basic attack, fourth hit, dodge, counter, quick assist, or assist follow-up, hold or press. After fourth hit, hold or press attack to activate falling petals. Slaughter. With sufficient steel charge, press basic attack after a falling petal slaughter to press, not hold. To have Seed use falling petals downfall. Okay, so 4 hits, hold, and then tap.
Aegis Squad has reached the LZ. Red Squad, do you copy?
Never mind.
Comms seem to be jammed. Is Seed Senior's comm system still working?
No, the speaker's all buzzy with static.
Let's clear the nearby enemies first, then regroup with the Captain ASAP. I wonder if the proxy, the envoy and the Captain have met up safely.
The area's all clear now! All those annoying pests? Good riddance.
Come in, Blitz Squad. Do you copy?
Seems that annoying signal interference is still floating around in the air.
The enemy control room is just ahead. It's packed with communications gear.
So this is the mech unit you guys were gassing up that said is better than Vita? That's crazy, bro. Found the jammer switch. I'll turn it off. As the switch flips down, the hum of a machine somewhere in the comms room comes to a halt.
Aegis Squad, come in!
Aegis reporting in! We read you loud and clear, Captain!
We just shut down the enemy's jamming equipment.
Ethereals keep emerging from the miasma!
We sure have a large material coming after us.
Aegis Squad, are there any ether transmission terminals inside the control room?
Roger! New objective! Shut down the ether transmission system!
Yay. Yo, Chocobo also. Chocobo. I thought Sid was notoriously hated because she wasn't a mech. It's the first time I see her, so I don't know. Is the switch linked to the ether transmission device? A successful decryption signal flashes from Seed Senior's data port, and once troubled ether in the transmission system grows still.
Remote support. In position.
What a unit, what a POV, that ult was pretty cool.
The ether transmission system has been shut down. Great! That cuts off the supply of miasma.
Next, we eliminate the remaining enemies and head to the meeting point.
I just want to point out, all of this could have been a TV mode.
Yes, Captain Magus.
Blitz Squad has finished clearing out the remaining enemies.
Roger. Aegis Squad has successfully secured a data copy from the control room.
He's cocking.
Excellent. That about does it for our recon objectives. Meet up at the target location.
Copy that. Aegis out.
Those things look like coffins. They're kind of creepy.
Those are obscuras. What's a coffin? Okay, girl.
A thing where people are laid to rest.
Laid to rest? Oh, you mean like Sid Senior?
If you want me to act freely, please issue the command. Act freely first.
TV mode boring? Wrong. That's literally the name of our clan in this game. TV mode hater. Except me. I'm the sus one. I'm the black sheep there. It is something indeed the most creative character for now. This is an Ether research device built by Porcelumix. Alice calls it an Obscura. Obscura? That was in the report we handed over to Commander Isolde. Are these just regular Ether research equipment? I doubt it's that simple. Anything tied to the Exaltist is bound to be suspicious. I felt something ominous too. Are you saying the Defense Force has some information on it? You'll get the intel when you need to know. For now, let's keep moving. What a difficult person to work with. Don't be discouraged, Miss Special Envoy. I've been around the captain for a while and still think. Keep moving. Shut up, bro. I forgot. What's the name Mayor mentioned? The big shot from Defense Force. That's probably Isolde's boss. We didn't see him in the story yet. But I guess he's calling the shots here. Yes, I'll see. Yo, this could have been a TV mode. You guys love Mario Galaxy?
I've hacked the unknown device. Now analyzing.
Yo, Fairy, hello.
Network communication structure detected.
These devices are interconnected, probably forming part of a larger equipment array. By cracking part of the data, we can locate the other devices.
Gameplay-wise, I really like Sid being an attacker teammate. I'm a skilled hacker, yes. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, you should have seen me in the TV mode, Orphe. Maybe I am.
Hey, come on. I'm a professional. I have standards.
Oh, ouch.
Communication structure analysis. 50% complete.
With being an attacker teammate as a DPS, combos can flow very nicely, but really hard to figure out how to maximize. Well, I understood correctly, right? You do 4 taps, then you do hold, then you do another tap, right? I'm glad they start introducing like more like combos and shit, making the characters deep to play. Even Soldier 11, I did her tutorial and she has like perfect timing. You have to perfect time, well, not perfect, but you have to time all her hits to get like fire damage. That's pretty cool. Valics, the TV supporter, yeah. You guys know Rojak like really likes the analog type of what's it called? Setting. You know, like old video tapes, cassette, VHS, that type of shit. This should be his favorite game, bro. I'm amazed he's playing like some stupid Enfield and not this instead. I'm gonna be honest here. Do tell him I said that. Nice running.
Those are ether reactors made by Porcelumix. Not gonna lie, they look pretty ominous.
And GL, they look pretty ominous.
Porcelumix? That's the company working with the Exaltists, right?
Aren't you the fucking captain? Should you know
Not
that,
everyone
Magus?
in the company is bad. Hopefully.
Yeah, Damien is a
Even if they're
asshole.
not all bad, plenty still played a part in this.
That might be true. But most ordinary employees were probably acting under pressure or coercion, right?
Yeah, that's true.
And what about you? Were you forced or pressured into becoming a proxy?
Wow, like she didn't just said yes. What's the cat? Oh. Oh, well, well, well. What do we have here, huh? What we have some sticky planty going through textures. Ay 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 ay. Oh, this looks so bad. Wow, this game fucking sucks, man. Holy shit. Nobody reported that for like a year. That's crazy. You can't be surprised. The reason was simple but painful. Storage usage for ZZZ. Well, how is ZZZ like has like, I don't know, is heavier than Anfield on phone? These obstacles are blocking Aegis Squad's path to our rendezvous point. Let's clear them while we wait for them. Yes, Captain Magus.
This is the only route Blitz Squad can take.
Yes, it is. Damn. It's crazy.
The mission went without a hitch. Great work, everyone.
And thanks to the envoy for all her hard work too.
Yeah, I did something.
I was just doing my duty.
Yeah, you should have seen me in TV mode, bro. Oh, I was clicking that D-pad, bro, like crazy, man. Why should I wanna ask, why is she using this fucking board thingy? Why she can't use her legs? And put some armor on herself. Who the okay, there's the armor, I guess. Just runs naked, basically. Is she even a human? I assume she is. Hello, Orphe.
Huh?
Huh?
Seed, you've met them before.
Oh, it's you, Proxy.
Yeah, it's me. We met on the beach. The pilot of this mech.
You're Seed, right? It's been a while. We met briefly during the Porcelumex investigation.
I remember. Oh, Seed Senior says he remembers too. Shh, he's asleep right now, so he can't talk to you himself. But according to Seed Senior, you're someone who can be trusted. Someone worth trusting. Well,
how is she a soldier?
It was Trigger and Soldier 11 who told Seed Senior first. And then Seed Senior told me.
We know who Seed Senior is.
Is that the name of your mech?
He's not a mech.
He's not a mech?
Seed Senior is an intelligent construct. Totally different from exoskeleton-based vehicles like mechs.
Really?
You carry the same scent as me, Proxy. You must be quite knowledgeable in this field.
It's like
Did
a
you
bamboo.
attend classes properly back in school, Proxy?
What the fuck? She's insulting me now.
Strictly speaking, I never really went to a typical school.
What?
Sounds like a lie.
What? What's going? This dialogue is going crazy.
Quite a unique way of talking.
That's even she noticed it.
The Defense Force, or rather, Obel Squad's comms channel, always seems to be tuned to a pretty unusual frequency.
Birds of a feather flock together, as they say.
The Proxy wasn't complimenting us, Soldier 11. You dummy.
Being able to tune into both Seeds and Soldier 11's wavelength at the same time.
What?
I have to say, you really are something special.
Wavelength? Are Seed and Soldier 11 intelligent constructs too?
Still, winning over these girls might be easy. But as the commanding officer, I have to assess you with the utmost caution.
Imagine playing this as
everyone,
Wise.
That's enough chit-chat. Let's not forget, we're still in the middle of a battlefield here. Although we've tracked down the Exaltists' communication outpost, it seems all that's left are supplies they didn't have time to evacuate with. We came up empty on both the location of the Exaltists' main base and the research data you were looking for, Proxy.
The most efficient way to move such a large amount of supplies in a short time would be through spatial fissures. The Exaltists have been operating in Lemnian Hollow for a long time. They must have access to fissure coordinates that the Defense Force doesn't know about. But no one knows the labyrinths of hollows better than Phaethon.
Phaethan's scales are like magic. Sounds way more impressive than a carrot.
Sounds pretty mysterious. Anyway,
It's
you're confident
mathematics.
you can catch up with them, right?
I got this.
Oh, well.
Inside those devices, those are all sacrifices?
Seed, confirm the number of enemies.
Locking onto hostile targets. There's 8 in total. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, why is there 2, huh?
Now we're all clear.
Oboe Squad. All enemies eliminated.
Where's Trigger? She was there. Trigger, Soldier 11, not Trigger. Trigger was not there, but she was in the cutscene. There's some discrepancy here. TV mode, Withering Garden was Peak Hollow 0. It felt like True Disaster City. I think I done that. Withering Garden. It's when you kill the... not kill, but beat the Nineveh, right? Because she's an epic hawksaur, so she uses her sci-fi segue. I know you hate YouTube, but yes, main part of Seed lore comes from teaser. We're not watching it. You are very cool. If they put it on YouTube, then they decided it's not important for people to know, for people that play the game to know. You're very cool, Miss Protagonist. This is weird. Which part? Main part Seed lore comes from a teaser. Ain't PGR doing the same IA? They put half of lore in teasers. I mean, it's just promo videos and music videos and shit. One day he will catch up to this story and we'll watch all. Yeah, I promised that. Season 1 sacrifices are strong bosses. Season 2 sacrifices are normal mobs who get one shot. That's true. That's us. So it's like Bellabog. Is Bellabog a joke to you guys? But maybe these are like. I mean, this sacrifice is smaller. That one sacrifice. I mean, I guess there were 2 sacrifices in season 1. It was the mech in Bellabog chapter, and it was Bringer, right? Probably some other 2, but these sacrifices look smaller. I guess visually it would make sense why they're not that strong. But like one shot, that's crazy. And why are they calling them sacrifices? Because ain't normal people turning into either ethereals anyway? I guess they call them sacrifices because these are artificial made ethereals. I like the Withered Domain. I wish they updated to be stronger and have some of newer bosses and the elites. Yeah, it seems like Withering Domain is not updated in a very, very long time. PGR Nope, all you need to know is in the affection story and the story, where I would rather have it on YouTube than in the affection story. I'm not grinding that. Shoutouts to Rojack for reading those for me. TVs are doing the promo stuff, some spotlights for the future story. Amid the thunderous stomps of heavy machinery and Shrill's hysterical screams, Sid brings in the Exaltist captives. People playing Vice putting popular meme, I don't understand real girls on this scene and calling him complete liar. Oh, that's true, he did say that.
The rambling old man is a little Seed's trophy.
The final sacrifice is about to begin.
Alright, bro, are you gonna turn?
Swirling dust compete with a blazing fire.
Do all the Exaltists talk like this? It's really hard to understand.
Seed, make him shut up.
Foolish unbelievers!
There's no music.
Hey, Seed Senior, you've got to be careful with how you treat prisoners.
They've done more than enough harm. Being gentle isn't exactly a priority.
What sets these exaltists apart from typical villains is their fanatical devotion to the Creator. That often drives them to act unpredictably. Even if they act in the shadows without rhyme or reason, the miasma remains essential to them. If we follow that trail, it could very well be the weakness that brings them down.
These so-called fanatics are nothing more than villains who treat ether as a deadly poison corrupting new Eridu, aiding and abetting its destruction. Let's see if they stay so devoted when confronted with 50 caliber high explosive rounds and military-grade high-energy lasers!
Calm down, Captain Magus. As vile as the exaltists are, not every member is guilty. Many innocent civilians were deceived into joining. In other words, not every exaltist member deserves to be met with 50 caliber high explosive rounds and military-grade high-energy lasers.
We've hardly caught anyone yet, and you're already defending them? I know how to throw around grand quotes too. Like no snowflake in an avalanche ever feels responsible. You're awfully sympathetic towards these scumbags. Perhaps because you're one of them?
Oh my god.
Enough! Captain Magus, I'm pretty sure your remarks have already exceeded the boundaries set by Commander Isolde's temporary protocol for addressing Phaethon, specifically the section designated for Magus.
Huh? How come no one told me about it?
What?
Don't speak harshly to your squad mates, and don't say anything that kills morale. That's what you taught us, Captain Magus.
I don't consider them a comrade. At least not yet.
Whether we're allies who can rely on each other, or simply partners with our own suspicions, let's stick to our duties, Captain Magus.
Wouldn't have it any other way, Phaethon.
There's a critical piece of intel that needs our immediate attention. What just emerged from the Obscura is a bioweapon created by the Exaltists, known as a sacrifice. These Obscura, and the factories that produce them, are scattered throughout Lemnian Hollow.
No, not just Lemnian Hollow.
Uh-oh.
According to the data from Porcelumex and the intel Commander Isolde has gathered, there are a large number of Obscura placed throughout Wife Peninsula. Over 300 of them.
Over 300? Not even the entire Obsidian Division could deal with that many monsters.
I can deal with them.
The entire Obsidian Division would just end up as monster food.
We have to get this information to Command immediately. The Exaltists' actions may be far more dangerous than we had anticipated.
No, that's not right. Although I did come across Obscura shards tainted with sacrifice energy, there's still no solid evidence to confirm that the sacrifices and Obscura are directly connected. The Obscura devices I saw in Phylum Heights didn't all carry traces of sacrifice energy either. More importantly, creating a creature as powerful as the sacrifices would require an unimaginable amount of ether. There's no way the Exaltists have access to such an immense supply of ether and miasma.
Or they would have destroyed New Eridu long ago.
Phew. Good thing the bad guys we're dealing with this time aren't that powerful. Yet.
They're dumb.
Hey, did you two completely forget that courage is a soldier's greatest virtue?
Captain, didn't you say that kind of talk is just something generals say to sound impressive?
They just play gotcha. Like, got you
definitely something suspicious
every time
about
they
the
talk.
Obscura and Wife Peninsula. We need to organize thorough inspections and patrols as soon as possible. Obsidian Division has already mobilized outside Lemnian Hollow. Those Exaltist rats will soon meet their end.
A fanatic's last stand is often the most ferocious. Everyone, stay sharp and proceed with caution.
After spending over a decade in the military, I understand that all too well.
What Captain Magus meant to say was, thanks for the heads up, Proxy.
That's not what I meant!
In the depths of the Lemnian Hollow, where even the Proxy's eyes couldn't pierce the darkness. Yo, it's her! Oh my god, she finally has a 3D model. Hello! It's Sarah. duality of the man, I would like it on YouTube. If it isn't in the game and it's not important. Let me be clear. Let me be clear. They're both contents are gate kept, right? It's funny when I say it like that, but they basically are. One of it is hidden behind a tedious grind. I do dorm every time I play PGR, which is now once a week, but I was playing it every day, like in the beginning. I didn't get any single character affection to 6. The other one is hidden. I have to like close the game and go on a third-party website to watch it. Of course, I'll choose the easiest one, right? The one that is not hidden behind grind. They're both basically like hidden in a way that makes you think that the developers thought it's not important, we can put it away. Someone say affection stories? Welcome back. I think around this chapter is where I felt Protag Belle talked in a way that didn't quite feel right to me. It's hard to describe. She does. It ain't as bad as the Vivian story though. At least she has some brains here, okay? Speaking of which, now that I have the S-rank selector, which character you want me to pick? So you get the affection story stream, Plume or Nanami, Mech or Lee Hyper. You don't have Plume? Pick Plume if you don't have Plume. Okay, Sarah. Let me do Sarah's voice. Check me out. Hear me out. The military operation has started. You're to provide cover for the Overseer's ritual. Every action leads us closer to meeting our Lord. How was that rated, bro? Rated out of 10. Everything for the creator, Lady Sarah. But the defense force has overwhelming numbers and we've taken heavy losses lately. With what little strength we have left, we don't need to achieve victory. Our mission is to buy time. I can't believe she's actually in cahoots with these dumbasses, bro. Sacrifices are inevitable. Fortunately, the defense force isn't exactly driven by the noble duty they claim to uphold. As long as the Overseer completes the ritual, we've already won. May the Creator refine you. May the Creator refine me. He's going to transform into a sacrifice? Oh wait, hold up, not really. You just have a skill issue with the gifts. You do you, bro, but I can go watch like additional content from ZZZ on YouTube, and I cannot watch additional content of PGR because it's very, very gate-kept. They made a whole 7-minute anime short movie and didn't even break 1 million views on any channel. ZZZ? Or PGR? You want Plume affection story? Sure, I'll see it happening. Yeah, pick it up. I know who to reach out now for voice acting. Thank you, thank you. Don't make fun of... I didn't make fun of Sarah. What do you mean, bro? She does hang out with dumbasses. I expected more from her, to be honest. You can read additional content on what... Oh, so we have to go to a third-party website. Well, I'd rather have it in a video format. It's not that caps, that different. Alright, bro, keep coping. Write me some more of that copium in the chat, bro. This is one labeled short film. Yeah, well, we'll see it when it's time. Alright, Orphe. The Obsidian Division has temporarily taken over Seagaze Road as our base of operations. This will be our staging area for the upcoming mission. But there seems to be way more people at the base today. Probably some sort of operation being coordinated. Anyway, let's report back to Isolde first. I want to see the boss of this operation. Yo, I can talk to Trigger. Guard duty really wears me out. Is the Rocky soldier? Rookie, not Rocky. Salutes. Hello. Please do not disturb Sentry on duty. Okay, Mr. Sentry. Yo, Trigger, do you see me? Thank goodness you're okay, Proxy. When you and the captain were surrounded by enemies, I was really worried about you both. My bullet almost didn't make it in time. Don't worry about that. Was a close one. Do worry about me, I'm just a human. Protecting you, Proxy, is our top priority. I mean, protecting citizens like you, Proxy. Orphe might seem a little hesitant at times, but she's actually a skilled and brave soldier. Captain Magus comes off as harsh and short-tempered, but she's the kind of person who would risk everything for her squad and for new Eredo, or rather, she already has. If it wasn't for Sid and Trigger shutting down the Exaltist's equipment, the captain and I would have been in for one hell of a fight. I mean, I was a big help, but Trigger and Sid Sr. were just as important. The Exaltist systems were pretty basic, it just took a little thinker to shut them down. Your ability to handle machines so effortlessly is amazing. Sid, I wonder if I could learn to do so with enough practice. It's talent, pure talent. I can always sense it. You've got a similar gift, right, Proxy? She's talking at me controlling the bugboos. Like, obviously. Major General's adjutant. Fucking military, like, nomenclature, bro. Opium question mark, you wanted the content in the game, period. You have a skill issue with basic gifts and you are now want the stuff on YouTube. No mark. I think you figure out Sid's story if you watch the short film, so it might be more interesting to go into the agent story without that knowledge. Exactly. Kinda this is funny. Close bracket. Next fiction story is Paolo, by the way. The fuck was that sound? What sound? Is that koala? My window is open.
All in all, the scouting mission was a success. Ogle Squad took no casualties. Against our firepower, those Exaltist lunatics didn't stand a chance. It's honestly baffling how HSO and public security got completely outplayed by the Exaltists.
I know, Magus has a point.
And like any strategy. Though credit goes to Commander Isolde's flawless planning.
The proxy was amazing too. Just like Trigger and Soldier 11 said. And just like all those rumors on Internet.
Huh? Orphe, since when have you been visiting sketchy sites like Internet behind my back?
Literally behind my back.
Calm down, Captain Magus. What you've dealt with so far are just the Exaltist scattered remnants.
I know. We already have the hollow coordinates for the Exaltist base. I'm not worried about a head-on clash. What worries me are those Obscura and the sacrifice creatures.
Leave the search for the Obscura to me and the city forces. You focus on the mission inside the hollow. You can't just grasp at weeds. You have to dig out the roots. All this might just be a diversion by the Exaltists. By the way, Proxy, I heard your performance in the Hollow was top-notch as always. How's working with Obel? Has Captain Magus been giving you any trouble?
She was mean. Captain Magus said...
I remember Captain Magus saying that Phaethon is a villain who should be dealt with using 50 caliber high explosive rounds and military-grade high-energy lasers?
Don't go taking things out of context to make me look like the bad guy. I'm a straight shooter.
Oh, you gonna shoot me
Got it.
straight?
Looks like the temporary protocol for addressing Phaethon doesn't really hold much sway over Captain Magus.
Get her! Get her!
It's all because I wasn't decisive enough. Please don't punish Captain Magus.
No, punish her.
She's not the most soft-spoken, but Captain Magus and the squad have been doing their best to support me. And her military-grade high-energy laser is definitely reassuring.
All right. Without the proxy support, our operation wouldn't have gone this smoothly.
This is like the embodiment of a tsundere, bro.
Melt away, and everyone makes nice.
But if you're that talented, why settle for the dishonorable role of a proxy? Why not join the military, earn a proper rank, and truly protect New Eridu?
What's so dishonorable about it? The work we do in the shadows brings us closer to the light than many of those who stand in it.
You're being a little harsh today, Captain.
Proxy. How many unqualified civilians have you led straight into danger within the Hollows? And how many shady Hollow Raiders have you guided to dirty money?
She has a point.
You're right, Captain Magus. The underworld does have its dark side, but
We
a
did
lot of
shady
people are
stuff there.
forced into it. They have to avoid the light and just try to survive in the shadows. And this grand, respectable world you speak of, is it really filled with nothing but righteous heroes? Is your defense force really so perfect? Every single
This is
person?
very curious.
You...
All right, kids, enough bickering. The only villain here is the grumpy old Isolde. You're all brave, shining heroes, okay?
Looks like the captain got shut down by Commander Isolde again.
Even the proxy's been lumped in with the kids. Looks like we're all in the same class now.
This concludes the briefing. Proxy, Major General Lorenz
Yeah,
has expressed
Lorenz.
interest in meeting you. Would you mind coming with me
Yeah,
later?
I want to see that guy. I want to see what he's about.
The Major General wants to see me? That can't be good.
Relax. I'll be with you.
I wanted to note how in Season 1, Soldier 11 and Trigger Agent Stories, the writing was very pro-military. The thing Soldier 11 was telling and that was advocating for to Belle wasn't that opinionated in Season 1 in general. They were very like pro-military, and now Belle like directly what's it called, like fights with Magus about like what's it like to be a proxy and what's it like to be a soldier. Even though they had the same, Belle had the same conversation with Soldier 11, but Belle like didn't give a fuck much. She was like, yeah, Soldier 11, you do your stuff, I'll play the role of a proxy, I'm just a proxy, you know? They never like challenged each other. But she challenges Magus on her soldier views. Which is fun, I think she should do the same with Soldier 11. Soldier 11 seems to be way more brainwashed than Magus is. Because Magus at least like seems like she has some past that shaped her. Soldier 11 is just like a empty husk that decided like I'm gonna be a soldier, I'm gonna be a puppet, I'm gonna be the tool of the military, which is sadder than whatever. I don't know, I guess I'll see what's Magus's deal about. Chocobo, it's great, that's why Orphe is a top tier agent, 2 characters in 1. Isn't it same with Sid? Sid is also 2 characters in 1, it's Sid and Sid Senior. Oh yeah, this was my other complaint this patch, a bit too much reiterating what just happened. Military, am I right? A Jumpton, sir, the Major General's guest has arrived. Please follow me, YouTube. The Major General's tent is just beyond this tunnel. You follow the Jumpton's lead and head with Isolde to the Major General's tent on the other side of the tunnel.
Sir, your guests have arrived.
Colonel Isolde.
There
I
he
heard
is.
that Obel Squad has already obtained the coordinates of the Exaltist headquarters.
That's correct, sir. The recon operation was a success. However, we also discovered something unexpected. There are numerous ether reactors installed around Waifei Peninsula, known as Obscura, which may pose a significant threat.
You can handle the specifics with your squad. You know I've always counted on you. Just make sure I get results.
Yes, sir.
Among all the mediocrity in the Obsidian Division, Isolde, you're the one who truly stands out. I'm really glad I found you back then. Someone like you shouldn't be stuck on the front lines. I'm pragmatic, but I always make sure my subordinates are treated fairly. This is a big opportunity, but I went to great lengths to get troops into Waifei Peninsula. So this mission is one we cannot afford to fail.
Yes, sir.
Ah, I seem to have forgotten about our guest. Isolde, the person beside you.
This is the officially appointed Hollow Technical Advisor and the Mayor's Special Envoy for Military Operation, Belle.
Welcome to Waifei Peninsula, Ambassador Belle.
I've been in Waifei Peninsula for a while now. Honestly, it's more appropriate for me and Swabian Temple to be the ones welcoming the Defense Force.
Swabian Temple? Ah, Yunquei Summit. Pardon my memory, I nearly forgot our guest works directly under Mayor Mayflower.
Exactly, bitch. My eyes are on you.
Colonel Isolde. Why is one of the mayor's personal agents and infamous proxy getting involved in Defense Force business?
Belle was appointed by the city as a technical advisor and envoy for Mayor Mayflower, sir. She's here to assist and oversee the Defense Force's operation.
Assist, huh? If the High Preceptor of Yunquei Summit had shown up in person, perhaps I'd consider that worthy. And as for the supervision, since when does Mayflower get a say in when Obsidian Division pulls the trigger?
Sir, Belle is only here to assist Obel Squad. This has nothing to do with the main force's operations or command.
He screwed up, didn't he?
All part of the agreement to keep the city council from meddling with our military affairs in Waifei Peninsula. Which, I imagine, suits you just fine?
Of course. Your arrangements are always right on point, Colonel. This whole operation is running smoothly, thanks to you. Well then, since you're the Hollow experts and personally by the Mayor, it's only right that I give you a proper welcome. Unfortunately, military secrecy is of utmost importance. So I'm afraid I can't escort Belle to the more refined venues in the city for a proper celebration, at least for now. Colonel Isolde, until this operation is over, all of Belle's external communications and movements beyond Phylum Heights must be temporarily restricted.
That's a very unique way to treat a guest.
Am I under arrest, officer?
Major General, the Mayor and Yunquei Summit might not be too happy about that.
That's an order, Colonel.
Yes, sir.
I guess I am.
People from Porcelumix are still waiting for me in Phylum Heights. Something about a banquet to welcome the Defense Force to Waifei Peninsula. Typical corporate parasites. Always know how to adapt and survive. I'm afraid I won't be able to personally entertain our guest, Isolde.
Let's go, Madam Ambassador.
Everybody pronounces her name as Isolde, just spell it as Isolde, don't spell it as Isolde. I will tell you another caps thing you will hate. Can somebody check if Omer, let me know if you're spoilering me or not. It's not a spoiler. I'm kinda scared to read it. Magos finds... you are spoiling me what you saw in YouTube videos, to which I will react after I catch up with the story. Don't do that. Can't you be less obvious to be a villain? At least try to trick me? Well, our mission here is to watch that guy over. It's direct, like, orders from the mayor or something. But she is old. Good one. You know what, Chocobo, you did it. You made me. That was very clever one. Good job. Ah shit, I clicked. Life in the military comes with its fair share of rules and restrictions. Major General Lawrence was a decorated officer during the fall of the old capital 11 years ago and was promoted to a general after its fall. Over the years, he's been known for his rather overbearing conduct. It would be dishonest to say I like his style, but working under him has definitely given me a lot of opportunities and access, allowing me to investigate the truth behind the fall of the old capital. Truth behind it. To be exact, the cause behind my squad's failure back then. Magos has always been concerned about it. It's the nightmares. I'm getting off track, but the point is you can count on us. Whether it's Obol Squad or any other Obsidian Division soldier, we'll give everything to protect you. Not Lorenz though. After briefing you on the military operation, Isolde takes her leave. Talk about rude. Are all the Defense Force generals this unpleasant? Restrictions on going out and contacting the outside world, I might as well be a prisoner. But if we're just heading down the Suaiban temple for a quick break, they shouldn't stop us, right? Can we? It's not in game, I think it's from Orphe's EP. Like, no, don't spoil EPs, PVs, music videos, and all that shit that I'm going to react to on the stream after I catch up. Maybe it'll come up someday, probably not a long time. Damn it, Slums Dex, I can't believe I was late to say the joke. She's old. Yo, is the squad. Proxy's been captured. You seem to be in a pretty good mood. Don't make fun of your comrades. The Proxy's been captured. She's so perceptive, bro. Eyes of mech perception. The Proxy's been nabbed by the Major General. Then why do you look so happy, Seed? Yes, what's wrong with you? Don't make fun of your comrades suffering, Seed. That Major General guy is a real pain, huh? So if the Proxy doesn't get along with him, that must mean they're alright. It sounds silly, but also somehow makes sense. I heard all of that. Ah, you're also the type to eavesdrop on people. I've been aware of your presence for a while now, Proxy, and for the record, I wasn't talking behind your back. Proxy, the ever so lovable Proxy, always listening in with those keen ears. Yeah, that's me, bro. Can't hide shit from me. What are you talking about? Our plan for the next mission. The initial recon is complete. Next up is... okay. They're talking about the next... So can I go see my bro or something? Sorry, orders from above. You're not allowed to leave. Oh, god damn it. Argue with facts and logic, threaten in a harsh and intimidating tone. Argue with facts and logic. I want to speak to your manager. I don't know who you are, but there's no argument to be had. Orders are orders. Argue with facts. Can I just leave and reason again? The argument draws the attention of several nearby soldiers.
Huh?
You okay there, Belle? Comrade, Belle is a special envoy sent by the mayor. Show some respect. The mighty Miss Belle got taken down a notch. I'm just following orders. Following orders is a soldier's duty. I understand where this soldier is coming from. See, that's Soldier 11 right there. I hope you understand, Crimson Gloom. Crimson Gloom. Storm off in defeat. Withdraw with head held high. Like a true Karen. Fuck you, bitch. The seed of deception. Oh my god, bro. How can... Wait, why are you talking like that, Rojak, bro? Who influenced you so badly?
Captain, Proxy made
Thank
it
you,
through the
S11. Very
interrogation
cool.
unscathed.
Tell her.
No significant change in pulse, and your face isn't too pale. Looks like you passed the test. You look so frail, Proxy. Who would have thought you had the makings of a soldier tough enough to endure enemy torture?
Shut up, Magus.
With you already calling me the villain, I figured I'd better get good at dodging torture.
Yeah, tell her.
The Major General may be tough to deal with, but interrogating the Mayor's envoy? That kind of thing doesn't happen in the Obsidian Division.
Isolde explains the Major General's orders to everyone.
Temporarily restricting the Proxy's movements and communications? What does that mean?
It means we've got your precious Phaethon locked away. No way out, and no texting or calling family.
Why? Can't even text my bro?
That's just... so...
That's terrible!
That is terrible.
What a shame. I never thought the legendary Proxy
I should have
Phaethon
picked the
would end up
second
getting
option.
caught one day.
On the plus side, At least the legendary proxy Phaethon was caught by Obel Squad. The Major General's idea of hospitality might be questionable, but for a soldier, orders are orders.
So, as much as we regret it, the legendary proxy Phaethon will have to stay put in Phylum Heights for a while.
You sure you're sorry, Captain? I'm pretty sure you were holding back a laugh just now.
Don't worry. Obel Squad and the Obsidian Division are the first line of defense against the Hollows. We'll wipe out the Exaltists faster than you'd think.
And then the proxy will be free.
As ordered, a technician will now attach a tracker to the proxy and temporarily block all communication functions of their electronics.
Holy shit, man. Let me out. There's no point fighting it, so you allow a soldier to fasten the tracker more like an electronic shackle to... Am I a dog to you? Thanks to the Defense Forces signal jamming, the only wireless frequencies still functioning in Wi-Fi Peninsula are military ones. For now, at least, say farewell to the friends anxiously awaiting your replies on Knockback. No, I wanted to go on dates with Seth, bro. What the fuck?
My apologies, Proxy.
Apologize.
For the Obsidian Division, orders carry more weight than mountains. I don't like restricting someone's freedom like this. And I'm not exactly your biggest fan. But I hope you won't hold it against Isolde or the squad.
I may not be a soldier, but I can understand the weight orders carry for all of you. If temporarily restricting my freedom helps the operation go smoothly and keeps the people of Wi-Fi Peninsula safe, I'll gladly go along with it.
Just wait until I tell the mayor, bro.
Such resolve, Proxy. Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on you while you're with us.
Captain Magus keeping an eye on you? Just a heads up, she's not exactly the caring type.
Once again, Proxy, you have my apologies.
Yeah, double apologize. Well, Rojak is a gacha streamer now. It leaves the mark after. Yeah, it leaves the gacha streaming does to people things, man. Even on me, bro. Scared. It's your influence, Valics. Remember the stuff you say in my chat? No, bro. You have no proofs, man. I don't know what you're talking about. You should have seen it. IA, this man hides his true nature. I'm right here, man. Have you seen me playing Tekken? 100%. Wi-Fi Peninsula set times 45. Well, it's an important place in this season. With comms and our movement restricted, things are definitely trickier. Luckily, I can still reach out to Wise and Fairy through the HDD without the Defense Force noticing. Ooh. Right as I'm thinking about this. Proxy, don't look so down. It's time for Obel's regular equipment maintenance. Come join us. Is that okay? Do you agree, Captain Magus? Making sure our tech folks have reliable gear is crucial, so if you want to drop by, Proxy, go right ahead. Not that I could fix anything even if I did. Really? I mean, I couldn't detect any gear on the Proxy, but I can't shake this strange feeling. Like the Proxy has some sort of device that feels oddly familiar. It's my eyes implants, aren't there? Don't worry, Proxy. Sid can be a bit hard to follow at times, but when it comes to tech, you can always count on her. It's just a routine maintenance check. Come on, Proxy, stop being so wishy-washy. I was here during your last Tekken stream, yeah. And that was the true me. Yo, was that a shotgun shot? Let me out! Set me free! Okay, alright, team. Obel Squad is all here. Alright, time to start today's routine maintenance. Inspector on duty, squad member Seed. First up for inspection, Mercury. Is the bugaboo? Mercury, here. Let me take a look and see if this little wallby got anything wrong with it. I always get nervous when Seed does my checkups. The antenna on the comms module seems a bit worn out. Gotta remember to get those parts replaced. If Qualby can't hear me on the radio during the operation, I'm gonna kick your butt. Aye aye. Yes sir. Next up is Trigger's sniper rifle. I'm counting on you again, Seed. I only need one look to tell your weapon's in flawless shape, just like always, Trigger. A sniper's weapon is their soul on the battlefield, after all. Boring. Now it's Orphe and Captain Magos's turn. Let's get this straight. You're not laying a finger on me. Calm down, Captain. Quit swinging around my tail. Your exoskeleton is in good shape overall, Orphe, but your tail shows way more wear, no doubt due to the Captain's reckless fighting style. The Captain gives it her all. Gives it her all in combat. Her and your tails all. I'll try to stay in sync with Orphe's movements. As for Captain Magos, you're using that nitro fuel oil again, aren't you? Sid can't stand that smell pouring out of your gun barrel. Whoa. Are you seriously attacking your captain's dental hygiene? What's your teeth from? And finally, it's your turn, Proxy. Where should I start? Sid stares straight into the Proxy's eyes. Impossible as it seems, it almost feels like she can see right through to the HDD. But that can be possible, right? Change the subject. Your eyes are crystal clear, Proxy. All systems good. Inspection. Oh, thank you. Oh, my HDD is fine. My implants are good. Thank you. You were just looking for an excuse to stare into the Proxy's eyes. Now that everyone's finished their equipment checks, you're dismissed. Get some rest and make sure your gear serviced at the gear is serviced at the armory. Hey Proxy, don't forget to look after your eyes too. Hey, thanks, bro. You confirm that the military really is restricting your freedom of movement with Obol Squad. You then return to the tent to rest. I never wanted to be a soldier. The tent offers some cover from the soldiers' gazes, and reestablishing the connection with the HDD brings a small sense of relief.
As Master's supreme assistant and a thoughtful, all-purpose AI, I would never sit back helplessly while Master's freedom is being restricted, unlike the second assistant.
Save me, Fairy.
Fairy, you really can't stop chasing that first assistant title, can you? When will you finally understand that as her sibling, I'm irreplaceable?
You see, AIs want to replace us, guys. It's over.
All right, you two.
Yeah, I'm the victim here.
Just the pitiful, useless captured Proxy here, while you two are elite hackers, okay?
Negative. Although Master was unfortunately captured, Master remains an elite hacking expert.
Save your useless sympathy, first assistant. Luckily, not even the hollows can interfere with the HDD's unique signal, so the Defense Force's jamming is barely an inconvenience.
Still, I was the one who actually encoded the anti-jamming signal.
Which means Belle can still reach me through the HDD, and EOS's deep dive can continue as planned.
I saw some new data with my eye implants in the hollow. I need you to run some calculations. Whether or not the military's info checks out, nothing is more trustworthy than your calculations, Fairy.
Affirmative. Additionally, I've made a full copy of the military intel files that EOS and Master saw.
If the Defense Force comes knocking because you did something without permission, make sure they know Second Assistant and your Master had nothing to do with it. Anyway, leave the rest to me and Fairy Belle, just like always.
Then leave clearing out the hollow to me and Noble Squad, just like always.
The Defense Force's mission is bound to be dangerous. Be careful, Belle.
The bed beneath you feels so foreign. You hardly rest well that night, but as with all things, it eventually passes. A commotion rises from the outpost beyond the tent. That Orphe and Sid's voice. Let's go check out what's happening. Chasing, she already has the title. Yeah, it's not just like the first assistant, she's like the supreme assistant, bro. What else do you want? She wants, you don't understand, Chocobo. She's an AI, she wants to replace Wise as a human. She wants to take his place. can't talk much to people. Is there like a military bamboo I can pull? Oh yeah, guys, we should pull. I told you to remind me, man. Nobody reminded me. Gotta pull. Alright, let's do it. Oh! 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 Aww. Disappointment. Bravo. Arrow. Revolver. Alpha. PGR? Mark 1. Oh, what is this? Grillo Wisp? Who's this? Is this Soldier 11's? Whose weapon is this?
By my hand, this endless
And
conflict
it's
shall
a
meet
Billy.
its end.
AA wants to replace us. Oh yeah, I agree with that. How can apply to be replaced? You won't like the answer, bro. The answer is get into a better country. Hat chat. Manatos? That's Manatos? Because I'm freaking tired of this IRL economy. Bro, IA. IA, bro. Let's put that. I got only 2. Oh my, I got only 1 pull, bro. I had only 1 pull. Should I do singles? You need 138 more monochrome. Go to monochrome market. I guess I will not do singles, man. If I can get Ishuan, I guess I can get Ishuan. We too sad, gotta move on, bro. No better country, bro. I'm right here. No bamboo. We got triple A, that's good. Alright. Only 2. Let's equip the weapon. Wanna give us money? What, the game?
Nothing to look.
If you need answers,
Did you?
I can become even stronger.
We can become... Oh, I already have it! So we can do like this. It is like overclock. Then confirm. There you go. Boom. Bida boom bam.
Take your
Ping,
time.
pam, boom.
I'm listening.
The same management problems across the world. Wanna give us... No, I'm not... Bro, I didn't get it. I didn't get it, bro. Remodeling shop.
Oh, you're up
Oh
early.
wow, so I
Wanna
can
try
get
my
out of
special
the
Bamboo combo?
Phylum Heights, huh?
Have a good one, please. Come again.
You are the citizen, I am not. It's a good W engine, so nice to get overclocks. Don't confuse tourism with emigration. Well, I live here. I'm not a tourist here. Alright, let's get it. Is this the little one you brought back from the hollow? He's fucked. Yes, Captain, the Bamboo squad seems to have been attacked. I received the Bamboo's distress signal and rushed over. Wow, what about the soldiers in that squad? They were all lying there covered in blood. I mean, they're not breathing kind of lying there. Oh, well, let's pay our respects. This Bamboo probably recorded what happened when they ran into the enemy, but it's badly damaged. Do we have any technicians at base? I'm a technician, bro. Proxy, you know how to fix a Bamboo? Please help this little guy. I'll leave it to you, Proxy. Alright, let's do it. Oh, we... Okay. So we have... I thought it's gonna... I thought it would be like an old puzzle. Why Bamboo has chakras? You're just upgrading over a FaceTime call? Well, I shall leave again now. I might not be back until the stream ends. Being a busy day, I'll stream 3 hours from now on once I'm done completely. Well, good luck with it, whatever you do. It will be the first time I'm awake during your streams, I guess, because every time before this night shift I was asleep. Damn, you missed all the Chen glazing Rojak did for you. They made the new puzzle system in 2.1, needed to get their money's worth. Yeah, but I thought it's like chakra shit. Maybe they should have done a separate puzzle for bamboo fixing. Or leave the old puzzles for bamboo. That's very questionable. Like sometimes it feels like they have different like departments working on the game, and we have these little discrepancies like this one, like a wrong kind of puzzle, and the cutscene we had before when the dialogue was between Belle, Soldier 11, and Seed with Orphe. But then in the cutscene, Soldier 11 magically disappears and Trigger appears instead of her. You know, all these little discrepancy, bro. They are noticeable. They were noticeable in HA3 as well, mainly during the animated shorts. They always put Kiana in the wrong outfit during those shorts, because story-wise she was wearing a really cool outfit, and then the short started, the animated short starts, and she's wearing like her first outfit. The discrepancy I wish they didn't do. They just used the latest puzzles. Yeah, they used a little bit of soul in what they do. The video footage is restored, and images from inside the hollow from stream. Okay, is restored, and images from inside the hollow stream out through the bamboo's data port. Stream out.
All units be advised. At 3 o'clock, 300 meters. A cluster of miasma. Ethereal presence confirmed. Something's off. Are those humans coming out of there? Hey, look! Someone's crawling out of the miasma! Why are they wearing Defense Force uniforms? They're coming closer. And they're armed!
Gunshots ring out from a distance. What's going on?
Fight back! Enemy spotted at 3 o'clock, 4 and 5 o'clock! Oh, is it the Exaltus troops in disguise?
Gunfire.
No, they emerged from the miasma. They're definitely not alive! What the are we seeing the dead in broad daylight? Ethereal or monster, just take them too! Reporting in, we've got casualties! We've got another wave of hostiles closing in on the right! We need backup! Just as the Overseer said, even a miracle like resurrection is nothing for the Creator!
Don't let joy blind you, my dear brother. Until we stand before the Creator, every miracle is just a small step toward the gate of the final domain.
Don't worry, my joy hasn't clouded my judgment, and my knowledge as a researcher remains sharp. The large-scale miasma activation experiment has already begun ahead of schedule. They'll never catch up to us on our path to the Creator!
Footage ends abruptly, the bamboo recording, blah blah blah. Those soldiers crawling out of the miasma, they look like the dead brought back to life. The dead, but they're dressed in military gear from the old capital, stuff from 11 years back. If they truly are the dead returned, how could they be the ghosts of those old soldiers if they're shooting at their own squad mates? More like some kind of miasma creature. Still, the fact that these creatures take on the form of former Defense Force soldiers means their creator, the enemy's knowledge of the Defense Force, might be beyond our imagination. Yeah, I wonder why, Magus. Who could be the whistleblower? Besides, yesterday's recon mission went perfectly. We didn't let any cultists escape, so there's no way the Exaltists should be aware of our progress. No way. We need to report this to Isolde. Let's go, Proxy. Lucky's part of this stream is these military dialogues. No one military dude will yap so much. Not fond of the military in general. Together with Obol Squad, you brief Isolde on what you saw in the footage.
The Exaltists have already figured out that we're launching a full-scale operation? So far, only Obol Squad's scouting mission involved direct combat. What that recon team ran into was likely just an unfortunate accident. But your operation was flawless, and no part of the plan was leaked. That means either the Exaltists are more perceptive than we thought, or some unit acted outside my command and carried out an unsanctioned mission.
But Lorenz handed over command of this operation to you.
He's setting her up.
So if we rule out interference from higher up, the only one who could have mobilized troops without the Colonel's approval is...
Only the Major General himself.
Looks like Colonel Isolde has it even tougher than I do when it comes to dealing with a demanding superior.
Orphe, you don't actually think I'm that difficult to deal with, do you?
Orphe?
At this point, arguing with my superior won't do any good.
So if we want the raid to stay on track, we'll have to strike even faster.
While I usually think you're a little too reckless, Magus, this time, I agree with you.
I'm gonna do a real raid now.
Swift as the wind, fierce as fire, and unknowable as shadow. That's the essence of Blitz tactics. At least according to a Yunkoi Summit scroll. Since the enemy already knows we're coming, let's seize this rare opportunity and strike before they're ready.
Obol Squad, gear up and get ready!
Yes, Captain Magus!
I'm about to start deploying troops to launch the offensive. Proxy, both the battlefield and the hollows can shift in an instant. Make sure you're fully prepared.
Well, that's my
we
job,
aren't as
bro.
ready
Don't
as
worry.
We could have been. The Obsidian Division will handle the battlefield, but when it comes to the hollow, you're the only one we can count on.
Leave it to me. On my reputation as a legendary proxy and my honor as the mayor's envoy, I won't let you down. I'm counting on all of you, too. Please don't betray the trust the people have placed in the Defense Force.
Save it. We're well aware.
What the captain means is, Obol never fails a mission.
Hell yeah. This operation has two main objectives. First, to gather intel on the miasma soldiers. Second, to eliminate key Exaltist bases. Get ready and move out. In a surprise attack, every second counts. I kinda want to wrap it up. Can I leave? I can't leave. Yep, I can't access the map. Can I do this?
Standing by.
So,
good day.
At least.
I'm sorry.
Oh shit, okay. Okay, well, I cannot.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
I'm trapped. Together with Obol Squad, you brief Isolde on what you saw in the footage.
The Exaltists have already figured out that we're launching a full-scale operation? So far, only Obol Squad's scouting mission involved direct combat. What that recon team ran into was likely just an unfortunate accident.
Unfortunate accident.
But your operation was flawless, and no part of the plan was leaked. That means either the Exaltists are more perceptive than we thought, or some unit acted outside my command and carried out an unsanctioned mission.
But Lorenz handed over command of this operation to you.
So if we rule out interference from higher up, the only one who could have mobilized troops without the Colonel's approval is...
Mm-hmm. Only the Major
What the
General
fuck?
himself.
You already did this. Oh yeah. You can press the other pause button to pause. No, you can't. You're under. I am under arrest. Select bar. You can't press the select button. I'm under arrest.
The unexpected deployment of forces beyond Isolde's plan has put the Exaltists on high alert, like a startled bird ready to flee. We can't risk the Exaltist Corps members escaping right under our noses. We have to strike quickly and hit their key bases.
Based on the intelligence we have, the target stronghold in this operation is very likely the Exaltists' main base.
I'm not usually one to spoil the mood, but from what I've seen of the Exaltists, they're not that easy to pin down. Which raises the question, can we really trust the intel from the Defense Force?
You really know your way around intelligence and information warfare, Proxy.
I'm a proxy, bro.
But it's Isolde's strategy and intel that have been key to the Defense Force's success so far. I understand your concerns, but I've no reason to doubt the reliability of Isolde's intel.
Captain Magus, you sure have a lot of trust in Commander Isolde, don't you?
That's because Captain Magus and Commander Isolde were comrades in arms. They fought side by side years ago.
Yeah, go on.
Technically, fighting side by side isn't exactly accurate. But yes, Isolde and I go way back. She's a comrade, a senior, and my commanding officer. In fact, Obel Squad itself wouldn't exist without Isolde's support and guidance. If I can't trust Isolde, then there might not be anyone left in Obsidian Division I can trust.
Whoa, what about Orphe, man?
I understand. So please believe me, when I'm acting as your proxy, my one and only goal is to lead you all to where you're meant to be.
Go under arrest, gotta keep the immersion. Yeah, I mean, I'm literally in immersion mode.
The Defense Force people are here.
Yeah. Who goes there?
Defense Force.
Petty thugs, blocking the way to the Creator.
The Creator will not forgive them. Our sacrifice will pave the way for our Master's return.
Not over yet!
Recalibrating.
Stay on your feet.
Yo, what's that? Oh, that's the bamboo? That's crazy. Encrypted documents detected on this device. Accessing. Answering the Overseer's call. Wrongfully killed soldiers rise from the underworld, cloaked in flames of vengeance. Answering the Overseer's call. As for why the Defense Force soldiers would fight for us, the Overseer was rather vague. Perhaps they too were blessed with witnessing the Creator's true form in the underworld. Okay. The files stored in this device are incomplete. The remaining intelligence needs to be obtained elsewhere. Wrongfully killed soldiers. But those ones emerging from the miasma were wearing 11-year-old uniforms, and they died protecting New Erido. These Exaltists come, how dare they discredit the honor of fallen soldiers? Okay, this might go somewhere interesting. The approaching footsteps have everyone on guard, but then what they see is the side of allied uniforms.
Which unit are you in? According to Commander Isolde's orders, aside from Obel Squad, there shouldn't be any other squads assigned to raid this base.
Isolde may be the acting commander for this op, but our squad reports to Major General Lorenz.
Well, well, well.
So, these idiots are the ones who alerted the Exaltists to our plan. And it was all under orders from the Major General?
Mind your tone. The Major General sent us because he was worried you wouldn't be able to handle this alone. We're here to support the operation.
Support the operation? We were just out there fighting alone as a single squad.
That's right, and we really do appreciate it. Without you taking the brunt of the Exaltists' attention, we couldn't have made it to their headquarters from the flank so smoothly. We have to apologize. We accidentally beat you to it and ended up taking the credit for wiping out the Exaltists' main base.
Aww.
Credit? That's meaningless. Is this really the attitude of new recruits in Obsidian Division these days?
Acting all high and mighty. You're just a gun. Do you really think yourself so important? I may be a rookie, but at least I'm not a washed-up old dog like you.
Watch it! The captain has given everything to protect the city. You don't deserve to...
It's okay, Orphe. As long as they really did take out the Exaltists, then they've helped safeguard New Eridu, which makes them our comrades.
Even among comrades, there are plenty of annoying ones. If you ask me, we should just take this guy away and cover it up as an accident caused by an Exaltist attack.
Holy shit, Sid.
Hey, are you threatening me?
Stay focused, soldier. Answer me. Has the Exaltist's base been completely cleared?
Several creatures took advantage of the chaos to escape. We had other orders to carry out, so we didn't have time to pursue them while clearing the base.
Other orders? What could be more important than wiping out the Exaltists?
Bunch of fools. They can't even handle something this simple properly. Obel soldiers, let's move out. Once again, it's up to us to clean up after these fools.
They won't let us.
Obel, gear up and get ready.
Yes, Captain Magus.
That guy just disappeared. They're yapping with the gun. If they will hit the nightstand, it will be 10-minute dialogue with furniture. Bro, it's a gun reached the rank of a captain, bro. That's very impressive. Wow. Look at this game, bro. Look at this game. Shaking my head, bro.
The Exaltists are fleeing in all directions.
Second-rate troops sure are surprisingly good at messing things up. Who would ever call this an ambush? We've already failed half of the mission's objective.
Hopefully we can still find some useful documents and materials.
I'm free now. Let's see.
Hello,
Let's see. This is a good way to check if I'm truly free.
I'm sorry.
Nope. You're currently on the winner's rule. Ain't no way I'm free. I should be in immersion storytelling up until I finish the story. Encrypted documents detected on this device. Accessing. We may be working with Porcelumix, but they aren't exactly saints. They'd sacrifice everything for profit. The soldiers didn't die protecting the city. The truth is, the file ends here without war. Oh, come on, man, that was short. There's a record of the hardware being moved, but the missing data cannot be retrieved. Damn it, of all places, the data had to be missing at the most crucial part. The soldiers didn't die protecting the city, just what have these exaltists learned? It's nothing but a distraction they planted on purpose to mislead us. Still, it's clear the exaltists' remnants were spooked by the Major General's unit acting so recklessly. That's why they moved the key data early. I guess we have no choice but to press on. Well, I guess they were noted beforehand that the military will come knocking at their door. Them under arrest. Valics will always be the gacha slave. No free will here. And no pulls. I think it might be the button to go to the menu where you change the time. Bro, like, aren't you?
Elite targets have appeared.
Aren't you guys ZZZ players? Like, you should know what immersive mode is, right?
The kind of fight Oval Squad's been waiting for.
Like, I assume when new patch drops, you guys play it like until you finish it and not taking breaks like during it. It's like once you enter immersive mode, you can't escape. It's been like that since season 1. Cool music. Like, I'm not against it. I'm all in for immersion.
Everything is moving along smoothly, Mr. Lucro.
Oh, there he is.
We'll be counting on you again this time.
Well, well, well.
Major General Lorenz, you're here in the Hollow. In person?
You're the squad Isolde spoke so highly of. Codename Obel, wasn't it? This is quite a surprise.
Well,
you arrived even faster than I expected. It's just as Colonel Isolde said, you're quite a capable squad.
Given that you're leading this entire operation, I'd expect you to be at the command post. And the person with you is...
You must be Mr. Lucro. We met briefly at the Porcelumex Safety Inspection Reception Banquet.
A reception banquet? For a safety inspection? That makes no sense.
Tell them, Magus, I hated that.
Gun certainly has a blunt matter of speech.
Hey, that gun, it's Captain Gun for you.
Ah, we are acquainted from the banquet, aren't we? Also involved with the Obsidian Division, I see. For someone so young, you must have made quite the impact with the military.
Not so, Mr. Lucro. This young lady is the mayor's envoy, specially sent by the kind-hearted Mr. Mayflower to oversee our work.
And what do I see here?
I'm just doing my duty. Please, the title of envoy is a bit too much. I feel like it's a little too high and mighty.
So you're a distinguished guest from city administration. My apologies. Please excuse the poor welcome.
So, what brings you here, Major General, Mr. Lucro, and these troops who've been acting without Colonel Isolde's orders?
My troops and I have our reasons for being here. You're a veteran, Captain Magus. Even if you don't fully grasp what overstepping means, you should at least know not to ask about classified military matters. Mind your tongue, Captain. After all, besides your sharp tongue, there's not much else you have left.
Major General, shouldn't we be going? Staying too long in areas with high ether activity isn't good for my health.
You're right, Mr. Lucro.
I do remember it. Escorted by the troops, Lorenz and Lucro withdraw from the stronghold.
Aside from that clerk I met at the Special Military Affairs desk, these are honestly the two most annoying people I've ever had to listen to. Sorry, Captain Magus. It was wrong of me to speak disrespectfully about a commanding officer.
I'll let it slide this time, Orphe. If I weren't afraid of getting you all tried at a military tribunal, I'd have turned every curse word into high-energy laser blasts right at their faces.
This place is not only a key Exaltus stronghold, but also one of their major research facilities. One of Porcelumex's executives previously worked with the Exaltists. Many of their facilities were originally Porcelumex's assets as well. And now under Lucro's lead, Porcelumix has formed ties with the defense force. It's clear why they're here.
You're making my head spin. Isn't it just those two plotting how to profit?
Goodness, Commander Lorenz is such a bad person.
Yep.
Orphe is still caught up in that naive teenage mindset of seeing the world in just good and bad.
Goodness, Orphe. You really are a fool. But I can't say you're wrong this time. They chose to meet in the Hollow, likely to stay under the radar. Either way, Obel's mission continues. Everyone, we keep pursuing the escaping Exaltists.
Yes, Captain Magus.
Somewhere in the Lemnian Hollow, illuminated by flickering candlelight. Well, well, well. Oh, gotcha. Slave no free will here. I think it might be in the button to go to the menu where it changed the time of the overworld agent. Yeah, you don't have that here because you're in the Hollow. I was able to get out of this mode when I needed to get out of the story. No, you weren't. You're lying. Just like Sinbird was. When I was streaming Season 1, Sinbird also was confused why I can't leave immersive mode. Like, I bet you guys never left, like, mid-immersive mode chapter. I'm willing to bet on it. You can start a new account and try it. You can't get out once you enter immersive mode. I remember it, even since the first time I tried the ZZZ. Right, Sarah, Great Overseer, the Defense Force took the bait. I miss her voice, man. Why is she not voice acted? The Defense Force took the bait just as planned, and they're feeling pretty proud of themselves. Perfect. They've wasted enough time on meaningless distraction, and that foolish general thinks he's already claimed enough victories. They won't be throwing Mevorok, so he's alive. They won't be throwing major forces at us anymore, though the price was nothing more than a few necessary sacrifices. They died for their faith, Overseer. Besides, the troops you brought back from the underworld were a huge help. Soldiers fighting soldiers. It's cruel reality. How did you do that? How did you... Still, if it's for the right cause, then even you and I must be willing to give our lives. Absolutely, bro. Not my Sarah, bro. What did they do to her? Her IQ dropped like 100. If that greater purpose is an audience with the creator, wow. I know you have other intentions, but you'll still open the path to the creator, won't you, Great Overseer? I've wandered in confusion along this path more than once, but the whispers I heard were true, without a doubt. Once I've achieved my goal, I'll open the path to the creator for you, which means your sacrifice and mine are justified. But Phaeton, bro, this dialogue makes me sick, like this occult shit, sect, like religious stuff. I like only dumb people fall for it, man. Phaeton is with the defense force right now, and that one's a real handful, not the type to let things go easily, and that elite squad of theirs has been a serious thorn in our side. I've noticed that youngster may be an unexpected variable, but I've already set the course for how their tale unfolds. Don't back them into a corner unless you have to, okay? Your arrangements are reasonable, may the creator refine us. God damn it, Sarah, bro, what happened to you, man? You can just Alt F4 and there's... Yeah, but I want to play tomorrow to, like, you know, farm, like, do dailies and shit, you know? I literally have left in the middle of 2.4 story while it was in the Hollow, but they might have not updated it for older stories. Maybe you weren't in the immersive mode. Dumb people all around you, IRL. Come on, man, you don't have to do them like that. Cheers and laughter echo from the military camp, which has been so quiet the past few days. Why is the defense force base so lively? What's going on? Oh, by the way, talking about, like, I got a letter and it was written by hand, and it was an invitation from the Jehovah's Witnesses, bro. That shit was crazy. Some person just randomly like wrote a letter by hand, didn't type it, and send it to a random like address, which was me. Crazy stuff. I don't remember if I throw it away. Maybe if I'll find it, I'll take a photo and post it in the community, bro. She was crazy. Well, why is the defense force base so lively? What's going on? Let's ask around and see what the soldiers know. And yep, still in the immersive mode. Can't start. Important storyline in progress. Future currently unavailable. No doubt about it. Righteous soldier. Should have wiped out that scum a long time ago. They threw Wi-Fi Peninsula into total chaos, and the poor workers paid the price for it. Like the other... I forgot... What's the other brother's name? Lauren? Ferox and something with L. They're both L. Friendly soldier. If Obel Squad hadn't broken through head-on, our plan to strike from the flank wouldn't have gone nearly as smoothly. They're the ones who put it in the work and got results. Shouldn't they get most of the credit? Yes, exactly. Tell her, Trigger. Arrogant soul. Lucro. And what's the other guy's name? Our squad was the first to break into the Exaltis headquarters, and this time we're gonna take all the credit. Good job. What do you have to say, Lucro? Nothing? Just gonna stand here? Huh? Also businessy-like? Bitch, corpo scum. Oh, a new face, and not in uniform either. You must be that outside help for the... What was it? Apostle Squad? Apostle Squad. Is so me, bro. Thanks to the brilliant leadership of the Major General and his adjutant, we secured an easy victory. Sure, you didn't land the big win, but you still played the part. I'm staying silent. Hey, what's with that look? We're celebrating our victory here. Don't be such a buzzkill, okay? Alright, give me a beer, bro. I don't know. Well, Mr. Lucro. I know your father, you know. Your brother, you know. Welcome back, Envoy. I've been waiting here just to make sure you returned safely. You're really laying it on thick, huh? I'm no big shotter. You're really laying it on thick, huh? Such modesty. Still, if you're acting on behalf of the mayor in Defense Force Matters... If you're acting on behalf of the mayor in Defense Force Matters, I'm sure your words hold real authority with the city administration. We owe it to the Major General's forces that we were able to reclaim a significant cache of porcelain without incident. Assets Ferox had handed over to the Exaltists, which are in fact Porcelumic's property. It's quite the haul. Tell me about it. So that's why you're in the cahoots with the General. The Major General and I go way back. He may not be the most charming guy, but he's someone you can count on. Okay. I know I'm just a shrewd, profit-minded trader, and I also know there's been some bad blood between you and the Major General. But that doesn't stop me from seeing the potential for us to work together in the future. Someone like you always brings value to the table, so naturally I'm pleased you made it back in one piece. About the Obscura, bro. It's true that certain individuals within Porcelumix, including Mr. Ferox and his team, engaged in unlawful activities with the Exaltists. The shameful and pathetic Mr. Ferox is now in custody, and with the Major General's support, we've tracked down his subordinates who escaped into the Hollow. Porcelumix is clean of any further criminal associations. Your stocks should fall down after like these news, these happenings. Regarding the so-called Obscura devices, while they were created through Ferox's dealings with the Exaltists, I'm not clear on their scientific worth. Still, they're made of costly porcelain, so they belong to the company. Well, well, well. We'll recover each of the Obscura once the Defense Force finishes assessing their risk. Their risk? Yes, Colonel Isolde stated in the report that the Obscura could pose an extreme risk, even going so far as to order an evacuation of Wi-Fi Peninsula for public safety. It's gotten too dangerous. Looks like it's time for me to leave Wi-Fi Peninsula. Take care of yourself. I wish I could leave Wi-Fi Peninsula. Hey, what's up, girlies? These guys sure know how to take it easy. They're already planning the victory party right after winning. So what's the Defense Force's next move? Next move? There isn't one. The Major General believes the key member of the Exaltists have been wiped out and their base cleared. As far as he's concerned, we've already won. So I guess the General plays like on two sides at the same time? I never thought victory would come so easily. What about that Obscura in the city? The Obscura. You face the Exaltists more times than anyone, Proxy. Your insight is valuable, but even so, the Obsidian Division can't keep pouring resources into chasing down a minor outlaw group. As for the Obscura, Colonel Isolde is taking our intel and the risk posed by the sacrifices very seriously. He is already preparing to evacuate the citizens of Wi-Fi Peninsula. We'll stay on guard here to protect the civilians until everyone's been evacuated and all Obscura in the city have been cleared. Okay, so okay. It's thanks to Isolde's leadership that we were able to locate so many Obscura across the city before the operation began too. Did the Colonel know about the risks of the Obscura all along? Since everyone's taking a break, why don't you relax a little too, Proxy? I'm heading back to the camp with the captain. Wanna join us for a bit, Proxy? Despite your doubts, with cheers ringing out through the night all around you, you find yourself taking a brief rest by the firelight with the two soldiers. As Obol Squad settles in at their quarters, the troops are already preparing to celebrate.
Everyone! The Exaltists, the threat that plagued Wi-Fi Peninsula, have been wiped out under our thunderous assault. Once again, we've brought justice and victory to the people of New Eridu, like every triumph before! Give it up for yourselves, soldiers! Cheer for victory! And let's hear it for our brilliant commander, Major General Lorenz!
Hey!
I hate to be that girl, but isn't it a bit early to celebrate?
That commander sure seems to be soaking up the cheers.
A typical big shot, huh?
You're right to be concerned, Proxy. There are still Exaltist stragglers roaming inside and outside the Hollow, and the Obscura in the city haven't been fully inspected yet.
As far as I know, the key Exaltist leaders are still on the loose. They've managed to slip away after every encounter so far. The Exaltists will still be a threat until they're taken out. Even though Mevarok was severely injured by Ishu and Shifu, and the Exaltists suffered heavy losses, there's still no sign of them backing down. Miasma activity is still spreading. Key people like Sarah still hold major influence.
Ishwan, High Preceptor of Yunquay Summit? I've heard the name before.
How come I don't see Colonel Isolde anywhere? As
Yeah,
the
where is
operations
she?
leader, shouldn't she be here to celebrate?
Isolde has been unwell recently, and went back to the city to rest. She's also been absent from meetings over the past few days.
Past few
Maybe
days.
the commander's like Proxy and isn't fond of these kinds of gatherings. She might have just found an excuse to slip away.
You might be right. That does sound like her. In any case, we've dealt a heavy blow to the Exaltists. And after fighting on the verge of life and death, the soldiers really needed a victory to boost their morale.
That doesn't sound like something our strict Captain Magus would say.
Think of it as me trying to lift everyone's spirits. As soldiers, it is our duty to obey orders. So even when we have doubts, we can't launch investigations on our own.
If you take action without orders, you'll be standing trial at a military tribunal. I might not mind, but I'm sure Seed Senior would stop us.
I don't want anyone ending up in front of a military tribunal either.
Right. Since it is a military order, the Major's restriction on you can't be lifted until the operation is officially concluded. Sorry about that, Proxy.
I understand. Obel Squad and all the other soldiers have already given so much to protect New Eridu. Everyone should enjoy this hard-earned victory.
Thank you, Proxy.
But as Phaeton, I have no right to stop moving forward.
Oh.
Excuse me, Miss Special Envoy. The Colonel asked me to pass on a message. Some big wig from Tops is here to see you. From Tops? Don't ask me about the specifics, you'll just have to go see for yourself. Who might it be? It's him, oh my god. Bitch Damien. You meet with Damien after dark and fill him in on what Lucro's doing.
Actually, I've already heard about Lucro personally entering the Hollow and the Major General's movements. Besides relocating Porcelumex and the Exaltus stock of Porcelume, they're rounding up trusted members who served under Ferox, including my poor colleagues who fled into the Hollow's labs, fearing a purge. The dust hasn't even settled, yet they're already discarding what they no longer need, proving that the only thing crueler than one ruthless boss is another. I have no place in Tops any longer, and the Defense Force won't seek justice for a stray like me.
Even though you played a major role in taking down Ferox, your new boss won't tolerate you for long, will he?
Exactly. I can't stand stray dogs like you always sniffing out scraps to survive. Like I ever had a choice. I'm just trying to stay alive. Honestly, I was already planning to turn to you and Yunque Summit for help. Regardless of our differences, you are among the few in Waifei Peninsula who have the power, care about justice, and are willing to hear me out. A stray like me is used to bowing and begging.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, no matter how much power we might have, we're just as constrained as you are now. I can't contact anyone at Yunque Summit for assistance either. But if it's just to keep you safe...
It's all right. Just when I was at my wit's end, Miss Savior appeared.
Just as Damien finishes speaking, a small figure suddenly... What?
Hiya! I'm the savior he was talking about.
How close am I to catching up?
Most company employees usually see me as a disaster. Who would have thought I'd ever be called a savior?
Allow me to introduce you. This is Miss Zhao from Tops.
She's from
affiliated
Tops.
with the Krampus Compliance Authority.
The Krampus Compliance Authority?
Nice to meet you, Miss Zhao. The Krampus Compliance Authority. Is that the name of another company within Tops? It doesn't sound as familiar to me as the other big companies.
That's alright. Most people haven't heard of it. Krampus isn't actually a company. Our role is to inspect, decide on, and enforce regulations. Brutal competition is an inherent flaw of the market system. For the members at the round table, it doesn't matter if the company's executives are tearing each other apart. However, the condition is that all actions by the company and its management must comply with the core rules and interests of the Alliance. The business game doesn't always let us play by the rules. That's the Round Table's mercy. But when those rule breakers go too far, the strict mother reaches out with her black branch.
This is a cool concept.
This time, Porcelumix has clearly stepped out of line.
I think I get why the corporations might see members of Krampus as a disaster.
That's why they don't have a monopoly.
Even
That's why
so,
Tops is more than one
regulators
company.
like you is probably a key reason Tops has managed to maintain its strong position in the city.
So, it's not hard for you to understand why I see Miss Zhao as my savior, right?
We'll only know whether I'm your savior or your disaster once all the investigations are complete.
Better than letting someone like Lucro treat you like a fish on a chopping board, right?
Although he isn't really a friend, I do sort of get Damien's style. He's determined to survive this brutal game, but he's also someone who never crosses the line.
Huh. You've got sharp and beautiful eyes.
Thank you.
I hope you'll never become the enemy of Krampus.
I'm not a
That
company.
when those eyes look at me again, they won't be filled with hostility, Miss Belle.
Huh? Miss Zhao, the Krampus member, turns and walks off. We looked at her with hostility. She may have been small in stature, but her commanding presence nearly overshadowed the disheveled Damien beside her. Bro, have you seen her gameplay? It's getting late. Let's head back to the tent and get some rest. So within Tops, they have this entity that like makes sure a monopoly is not happening. That's crazy. Can we have that in real life? Proxy. Proxy. It's not time to sleep yet. I came all this way with squad member C to invite you to our special nighttime operation. Oh, pillow fight? Where's the enemy? Show me where's the enemy, Aaron. Follow us and you'll see, Proxy. Will trigger C though? Something in my throat. Shh, move quietly and stay low, just like a sniper. See then trigger quietly creep up behind Orphe and suddenly launch a surprise attack.
Soldier Orphe!
Soldier Orphe!
You two
I wish Belle
again?
was wise right now. That would be
now
so
you have
funny.
the proxy as an accomplice too? You've got it all wrong, Orphe. I had no idea those two are planning to scare you. Captain Magus is asleep. Don't wake her up. We should let her rest.
Is it time for the captain's self-diagnostics?
Is Orphe more worried about waking the captain, or about the captain catching you secretly enjoying some prohibited items?
Excuse me. First of all, my concern for the captain is absolutely genuine. Second, the field manual doesn't list lemon-flavored chips under prohibited foods during deployment. I have every right to protest Captain Magus's executive decision to declare all snacks as prohibited.
Oh. Then why doesn't Orphe protest when the captain's actually awake?
I'm sure Orphe has her own reasons.
Anyway, if Orphe doesn't want us to tell the captain...
How about sharing some of those lemon chips with us?
Seed and Trigger are robbing me again!
Isn't this just a regular part of our night ops briefing?
The law doesn't punish the majority, Orphe.
Then, the proxy should also share the responsibility.
Yeah, give me some, bro. What the fuck?
A special mission to get rid of lemon-flavored chips? Count me in!
In the sea breeze of Wi-Fi Peninsula, you team up with Obol Squad to finish off lemon-flavored chips. Yeah, fuck them chips, bro. As night deepens, Seed and Trigger, who ambushed Orphe, return to the squad's camp. Just as you're about to leave, Orphe calls out to you. So where's Soldier 11, man?
Proxy, there's something I need to talk to you about. It's about the captain.
Right behind you?
Let me guess. It's something that you can only say when Captain Magus is asleep? That's right. Proxy, I want to apologize on behalf of the captain for her bad attitude toward you during the mission. But there's a reason why the captain acted that way. I trust that you know the captain, Orphe. Otherwise, why would you trust her so much? Come to think of it, you and Magus make a pretty unique team. A soldier paired with an intelligent weapon construct.
And the weapon is the captain?
Construct. No, the captain is more than that.
It's a PGR construct. It was a human.
Can I trust you, Proxy?
Okay, sure, bro. If you trust me so much.
Like I said, just like you trust Captain Magus.
I'm just a gunner. A soldier, here to support Captain Magus.
Oh, really?
Orphe, you're being too hard on yourself again. You're special. You're one of a kind. That's how they would comfort me, if Captain Magus and the others were here. But no. I know that I'm not someone special. From the moment I was born, being a gunner has been my sole purpose and mission. In the disaster 11 years ago, New Eridu lost so much. It lost so many of its soldiers. The Defense Force's last remaining gemstone, Obsidian Division, also suffered heavy losses. At the time, the military had launched various research projects. Enhanced soldiers, cybernetic soldiers even. Cloned soldiers.
Clone soldiers.
It sounds brutal, doesn't it? But if it weren't for these cruel projects, Obsidian Division might never have lasted this long. I was also born at that time, cloned from a legendary soldier, and designed to aid that legendary soldier as an assistant.
Really?
That legendary soldier's military codename was Magus. The soldier's original body has long been destroyed. All that remains now is a backup of her consciousness, or what you could call her soul, stored within the weapon. Even in death, she's still wielded as a weapon by the Defense Force. Though Captain Magus always says it's what she wanted, is it really a blessing or a curse? All things considered, I'm quite lucky. Selfish, even. I stole her body, her name. You could even say I stole her life. But Captain Magus has never cared about that. She'd just say to me, Orphe, my life was far too boring. You should live your own life. I know the looks in my comrades' eyes often carry sympathy or pity, mockery, or even disgust. Still, I can't help but feel that I'm lucky. I met Captain Magus, I met Obel Squad, and even crossed paths with someone as strong and interesting as you, Proxy. I know there's nothing special about the way I was born, but you all keep telling me, Orphe, you're being too hard on yourself again. You're special. You're one of a kind. Yet, the cold glass tanks, the tasteless nutrient fluids, those eyes filled with sympathy, pity, mockery, or disgust, they all proved one thing. I'm nothing special. They all told me I'm just a pathetic, tragic person. But you all keep telling me over and over again, you're one of a kind, Orphe. I can leave those glass tanks in the past. I just don't want to let your expectations down. Rather than those cold, lifeless glass tanks, I want the warmth of Captain Magus. I'd rather have my noisy Obel Squad and you, the cool Proxy. Our pasts, whether it's mine or Captain Magus's, are not what define us. Although Captain Magus often jokingly calls you the villain, that's all just talk. Our pasts are not what define us. Instead, it's up to us to determine our destinations. As a Proxy, you'll lead us to the right place. I believe in you, Proxy.
Girly. Girly that came out of nowhere. I respect you pouring your soul out to me, but I know you a couple of days, Orphe. I mean, cool backstory, girl, but like, I don't care that much. I hope you'll do fine. Sheesh. Yes, but everyone memes. Okay, is there anything before that? Wish Belle was wise right now? Yeah, I read that. That would be funny. Everyone memes after an internal investigation. We investigated ourselves and found no wrongdoing. Well, isn't Jowl like a separate entity that investigates the company? She's not investigating herself. She's investigating other company. That's the cool part. They have. She said she's not a part of a. That fucking Krampus thingy is not a company. It's an entity that does like that investigates the active companies of the tops. That's the cool part of it. That's what make me like interested in this concept. I'm back, son of welcome, the true heir of the here throne. Hello back, I'm Valics. Now here the new back. I guess you can leave your high in the other place as well. Is life high up? Sure. What stream do you want later? IA shall let you choose Enfield or PGR. You know you're the streamer. Your choice. If Alex will be awake, PGR is better for him. I will definitely not be awake. He doesn't enjoy Enfield from my view. I mean, I deleted Enfield. If I'll go back to it, I'll go back to it after I catch up to ZZZ. Bro, it's triggered. Dude, you know what Orphe just told me? Says is fucking crazy, bro. She thinks like we're this close. That's crazy. Came out of nowhere. After a brief signal disruption, communication with the ZZZ is reestablished. Alright, let's go.
Barry, have you finished calculating the exact coordinates of the blind spot in Lemnian Hollow's most active area?
Affirmative. HDD data sync complete. Transmitting coordinate data to EOS's Carrot module now.
Oh, Belle, finally. The exact coordinates are now locked in. The next step is to move out with Obel Squad and take them out in one strike.
Negative. Lorenz's forces have currently halted all further operations, so Obel Squad is unauthorized to act without orders. Could you send a message to Ishu and Shifu? Actually, scratch that. Better send it to Senior Fufu instead. Shifu never replies to messages. Just say, Junior Belle needs your help. It's urgent. Please ask Ishu and Shifu to come to the rescue. P.S. Don't let the defense force find out.
Poor Junior Belle is suffering cruel mistreatment at the hands of the defense force. It's urgent. Come rescue her immediately. P.S.
This is so ChatGPT, bro.
Avoid any clashes with the defense force.
Aren't you over-exaggerating a bit?
This concerns the safety of Wi-Fi Peninsula. A little exaggeration won't hurt, right?
Oh, he wrote this? He's my ChatGPT.
All we can do now is pray that Yunque Summit sends help soon. Who knows what kind of mess the Exaltists might be stirring up in the Hollow, while Lorenz is basking in the limelight. There's no time to waste. I'm logging off now.
Just as you're about to fall asleep, that familiar chirping breaks your peaceful slumber again. She's already here? Is that Shifu's Ching Ming bird? Chirp, 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 chirp. Your vision suddenly dims, but strangely you don't feel afraid. When you come to your senses, you're already being carried high up in the air by bird turns. Your body feels weightless like a feather drifting in the air one moment, then heavy like a stone sinking. By the time you came back to your senses, you've already arrived. That said, Valics as a true administrator ended the end exactly. All you bigwigs talk about fielding some endings, bro. How about ending the fields already? I'm the one who did it. She thinks we are garlic bread brothers. Can't believe exactly, bro. Orphe thinks we're like this close. How many exactly? How many ways we can end the field? That's why he's the third assistant. So you're saying Fairy is a better ChatGPT? I guess Valics will not return to the Anfield in the near future. Kinda no reason for him to play. We have tons of gameplay, but in terms of story, it is 1.0, not so much to witness. Is this Suiben Temple? That's very correct. I heard good things about Wuling and Leviathan. Sorry, but that's about it.
I think I just had a dream. Am I dreaming? Or is this really Swabian Temple?
My disciple. Fufu told me poor Junior Belle is suffering cruel mistreatment at the hands of the Defense Force. It's urgent. And that I need to stay low and avoid any clashes with them.
Word for word! The message came straight from Junior Belle's brother!
By the way, I'm here too.
Hello, bro.
Someone's messing with our junior out there. That's the last straw. Shifu, it's time we step in and get an explanation, don't you think?
Yo, there's a
mean
team of
by
brotherhood.
step in? Junior Belle just looks a little dazed, that's all. I don't see any signs of cruel mistreatment.
Did Ishan Shifu use a technique to bring me to Swabian Temple?
Seems you're finally catching on now.
Your safety, of course, is our highest priority. But given how you contacted us in such a rush, I assume you've run into some trouble with the military?
Come on, Junior Belle! What happened out there that made you call Shifu for help? Don't worry, you can tell us. We're all here for you.
It's a long story.
That's right. All your seniors are here.
You lay out the intel calculated by Fairy along with all accompanying suspicion and speculations for everyone. That's very correct. We don't know when she's cloned. She can be 2 years old, bro.
Cunning as always. Certainly sounds like the Exaltists.
If the Defense Force can't deal with those scoundrels, then we will.
Hell yeah.
When do we set out, Shifu?
No need to be hasty.
What's up, bro?
Let Junior Belle get some proper rest first.
I need to go back, bro. I am not free. Holy shit. In action. Okay, I can check this. Like, I can't switch character and stuff. Yep. 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 Still arrested. Will never be free. It happened to me before. I don't really mind. Story is not bad. It's not epilogue in season 1, that's for sure. When are they making Yeesh Yuan a playable character? What the fuck? Missed opportunity. Belle's had to endure more than her share on this job. Senior sister is the best. A proxy without their senior sister is nothing. Those damn soldiers, how dare they lock up my junior? Yeah, sons of bitches.
Oh.
You've still got your senior sister waiting for you up on the mountain. Can't have you getting kidnapped before you see her. Ooh. Still got your senior sister waiting for you up on the mountain. I keep having these unsettling dreams lately, like something bad is about to happen. Is he Li Shushang's brother? Whenever I'm on mission in miasma dense areas, I always hear these whispers. I'm a bit worried about you and about your senior sister, my sister. Oh, it all makes sense. I understand. It's not corruption symptoms, is it, senior? Have the recent mission been too much? If so, let me help share the load. Don't worry so much. The sky could fall and Shifu would handle it. We'll be okay. You're right. We still got Shifu. Call it my hunch, but he does have the not gonna live long face. We'll see. If he's gonna die, better make him a playable character first. What's her name? Ye Xunguang. So Ye Xunguang is his sister. Like, they have the same tail and same hair color. And he talks about his sister. You explained to Shifu in detail about the Obscura found in Wi-Fi Peninsula and the potential Exaltist bases hidden in the Hollow. The lives of Wi-Fi Peninsula citizens are at stake. It can't be taken lightly. If the Defense Force refuses to step in, then Yunkwei Summit will have no choice but to break the rules of engagement and take action. But now that there are threats both inside and outside the Hollow, and with so few disciples left at Swaiban Temple, we might need some reinforcements. Before Yishuan can finish speaking, an angry shout from outside cuts her off.
Hand over the proxy!
Oh shit, the poor temple gate couldn't withstand the force of the uninvited guests. It cracked open and led them into the courtyard.
I was wondering who would break into Swabian Temple in the middle of the night. Turns out it's soldiers from the Defense Force. Please be aware that although Phylum Heights is under military control, soldiers have no right to enter private residences without permission. And my temple isn't exactly a place where anyone can just come and go as they please.
What's all this rambling?
But you're fucked, Magus.
I think what this lady means, Captain, is that you barged into someone's home in the middle of the night and caused a big ruckus. And now she's ready to give you a beating.
Give me a beating?
Seed Sr. said that if this lady is going to beat you up, he probably won't be able to stop her.
Even with all the Obsidian troops of Wi-Fi Peninsula's support, you probably still couldn't stop me.
Bitch.
High Preceptor Ishwan, this unannounced visit is not meant as a provocation.
Oh, look how she talks now.
Behind you, Bathan, is currently under our protection.
Protection.
Under your protection? You mean the mayor's envoy whose freedom is now being restricted?
The temporary restriction on the proxy's movement is both to protect military secrets and to ensure the proxy's safety.
No matter how you look at it, my disciple is safest under my protection.
True, tell her.
Listen, you two. There's something more urgent to deal with than my safety.
That's also true.
Proxy, are you okay? Oh, so the proxy wasn't kidnapped by Yunkwei Summit.
Bro, these are my bros, Seed.
Apologies. This is my mistake. I thought it was the city authorities who took the proxy away, trying to extract military information.
I've never cared about military secrets, only about the safety of my disciples and the well-being of New Eridu.
Well then, Proxy, if you went so far as to defy military orders to contact Yunkwei Summit, I trust you must have had a good reason.
Once again, you lay out the current intel and situation for both parties. Oh my god, poor Belle, bro.
You mean you're absolutely certain that the Exaltus still have a real stronghold hidden somewhere in the Hollow?
I can't say I'm completely certain. Not until I enter the Hollow myself and reach those coordinates. But as Guardians of New Eridu, shouldn't Yunkwei Summit and the Defense Force investigate, even if there's only the slightest chance of danger?
Sounds like Belle's voice actress is cold.
Belle, I just received an alert from Fairy.
According to real-time Hollow monitoring data, ether activity is rising across the entire Lemnian Hollow.
Well,
Warning.
well.
Ether activity across Lemnian Hollow is approaching record-high levels.
Well, is it
Warning.
expanding though?
At the current rate of Hollow expansion,
It
there
is.
is a 17.2% chance that Lemnian Hollow will breach the Zenless limit within 1,026 hours.
How much is that?
What's that voice assistant rambling about this time?
Basically, she's saying that if left unchecked, the Hollow might just go boom.
The Exaltists in charge of miasma research mentioned experiments on large-scale miasma activation. I suspect they're preparing for what they call the final sacrifice.
The final
Based on the intelligence and
sacrifice.
mission results we've seen, the Exaltists control most of the miasma-rich areas in Lemnian Hollow. They've also mastered the technology to manipulate the unique ether. The current rise in ether activity throughout the Hollow is probably connected to the Exaltists' operations.
If your theory is true, then this currently undiscovered Exaltus base will likely become the central hub for their final sacrifice.
Exactly. But if we can take out their hidden base, the sacrifice ritual won't happen, and the
Let's go
Hollow's
kick their
rising
butts,
activity
bro.
will be back under control.
How do you manage to sigh with a mechanical throat like that?
Although I tried to
You'd be good at
ignore
cinema
some of the
scenes.
seemingly fabricated technical terms, you still managed to lose me. So essentially, we head in, confirm whether any Exaltist rats are still stirring up trouble, and if they are, we wipe them out. That should eliminate the threat, right?
Wow, Captain Magus. You actually understood everything this time. Amazing.
Then let's move out. Opal Squad will personally eliminate the looming shadow that threatens Wi-Fi Peninsula.
But Captain Magus, weren't you just saying an hour ago that military orders must never
Sid will be good at cinema
disobeyed?
scenes.
Disobeying orders? Hardly. We were chasing after Phaethon, who fled all the way into the Hollow with classified military intel.
Well, look who's bending
Captain Magus,
the
your
orders.
enthusiasm is truly moving. But you could have just left it to Yunquei Summit.
Oh,
It's
can
our
you
duty
cooperate?
as the Defense Force to wipe out the Exaltists. If our superior officers have failed in that duty, then I'll take responsibility myself. Besides, the Obscura still haven't been fully examined. If a sacrifice really did emerge from the boxes, then Defense Force soldiers, and even civilians, would pay dearly.
I understand. My disciples and I will remain on standby at Phylum Heights and fulfill our duty to protect this place.
In that case, the attack plan and the operation start time need to be decided ASAP.
Deploying all of Opal Squad would draw too much attention. I'll need to wait for the right moment. Let's regroup and launch the operation first thing tomorrow morning.
Oh, so we're
All
going to
members
sleep.
of the Opal Squad, return to base and get some rest.
Ah, yes, Captain Magus.
Tomorrow's probably going to be a long day.
Long day. Oh, we're free! We are... Oh my god, we're free on a fucking cliffhanger. That's just a theory. A game... Not theory, but hypothesis. Not gonna live, that's the theory. Yup. Show me, don't tell me. Bro, says a PGR player, bro. SMHing so hard right now, you have no idea, bro. I'm SMHing so hard, I'm close to break my fucking neck, IA. This story doesn't have a Luna, so it's mid. Just fight already, rules of... Bro. I love the way Xuan, like, put Magos on her place, bro. She deserved it. She's seen it coming. Also, they're bickering. All this, all Opal Squad is doing is bickering each other, just like we do in the chat. I love that. Reminds me of us, guys. I'm not gonna lie. The winner will snatch the proxy. I'm a person. This is a true ZZZ storytelling. Wanna sleep? Bro, says the fucking, like, OG Arknights reader, bro. I'm baffled. Other stories were funny, at least. This one is just boring for me. It's military. I'm surprised they kept it as engaging. I think PGR is more boring than this. This is what you're talking about. It's somewhat like number 21 Feral chapter. Scotland, Freedom. Oh, I need to rewatch that movie. Valics, we have fightings in PGR. You can read the fight. I don't want to read the fight. They're just like us for exactly. Here we have Yap only. Yeah, we have Yap only, and when it's time to fight, you actually go and fight. Ain't that like a crazy concept? Like, instead of reading the description of a fight, you actually go and fight? So I guess I can't stop like mid story. Next time when we will play, we will continue the Opal Squad thingy, and after the Opal Squad, we'll do the permanent event. It's not timed, it's permanent. Also, I want to do a little side quest that I think could be done on stream. Fantasy Resort unlocked. Where is it? Where is Fantasy Resort anyway? Wait, what the hell is this? Some bitch. I get. Oh. This is where we're gonna go. Yeah. That's the. That's the event. That's the event stuff. Crazy concept, kinda. This military is completely meh. I served in the army, and these military yappers are just clowns for me. They're girls, bro. I served in fantasy resort permanent event area for chapter 2, the beach. Yeah, we'll go there when we're gonna do the event. Okay, now I wanna do this.
Hey, Belle, how's it going? Have you settled in at Swabian
At least it's
Temple?
voice acted yapping IA. Pijar would never.
Yeah, it's nice and quiet.
It's very
Perfect
nice
for
and
some
very
rest and
quiet.
relaxation. I'm glad to hear that. But speaking of quiet, I should probably give you a heads up. It might get a little noisy around here over the next few days.
Oh? How come? Are we expecting guests or something?
Not guests. A construction crew. Renovating the temple is a big
Is
job.
it gonna be Bellobog?
There's no way we could handle it all by ourselves. So I contacted a company from the city to help us out. I did a ton of research beforehand and decided to hire a company with a great reputation called Bellobog Industries.
Yay! Let's fucking
They're
go!
fast, efficient, and professional. So hopefully it shouldn't be too much of a disruption for us.
Bellobog Industries!
Hell yeah!
That means...
Any Coleda fans in the chat?
What's the matter? Is there something wrong with that company?
Oh, they're the best, bro.
Nope, they're solid. You picked a great company.
Huh, that's funny. Their project manager said the exact same thing earlier. Actually, let me introduce you. He's right over...
Yo!
Belle?
It's my bro!
So
Look
what are
at
you
him.
doing here? Business trip? Sightseeing? And what's with the outfit? You totally look like a tourist.
Yeah, I
Are
look
you
like a
staying
tourist.
at their guest house? And where's Wise, by the way?
He's right there.
Wait, Anton? That's a lot of questions all at once.
My bad. I got a little excited there. Just didn't expect to bump into you like this after arriving on Wi-Fi.
This is Anton from Bellobog Industries.
Hell yeah, this is Anton from Bellobog Industries.
You two already know each other?
Oh, we go way past.
Way back. Wait, you know each other too?
Hell yeah, we know each other.
Belle is my junior.
Junior? Is that some kind of guest house role-playing thing?
Guest house role-playing thing. It's so real, man.
Nope. I'm actually training here to become a mystic. Wise is here too.
Whoa, for real? Not gonna lie, that sounds kind of fun.
Hell, no,
well,
no, it's
you
not.
focus on your training then and leave the construction stuff to us.
All right, we'll leave the temple to you then.
You got it. Trust me, we'll get the job done without disturbing your training one bit. Oh, my crew's calling. I better run. Catch you later.
Folks from Bellobog Industries sure have a lot of energy.
Hell yeah.
They showed up super early this morning and haven't even stopped for tea.
They've always been super enthusiastic, especially Anton.
Anton and his bro.
I guess I've got nothing to worry about on the construction side. I'll just focus on keeping tea and snacks stocked up for them.
Can I see the others? Just like that, the renovation of Swiban Temple officially begins with Bellobog Industries on the job. Progress picks up in no time. That? Alright, I saw some shit talking in chat. Hold, give me a second, bro. Crazy. I hear we have Yap only. Here we have Yap on. Okay, let me read this up. Okay, I'm like rolling up my sleeves. Okay. Here we have Yap only. Crazy concept, comma, yeah, period. Kinda this, quotes, military is complete meh in caps. I served in the army and these military yappers are just clowns for me. No punctuation mark. Bad story with voice is still a bad story. Doesn't matter with or without voice. Every time ZZZ trying to be serious, it's not looking good, but other things are really nice. Oh, he's backing down, bro. He knew I'm gonna read the chat. Alright, Mr. IA. Alright, how about I'ma give you homework, bro. Go open a Microsoft Word or a notepad and write down in detail what was about the Obel Squad story up until now. Like, objectively. Because shit was happening, story was moving forward, we got intrigue, we got secrets, we got development. The only objectively bad part of the story so far was Orphe out of nowhere pouring her soul and heart out to us for absolutely no fucking reason. That I cannot defend. Everything else was solid. And not as boring as PGR, where nothing happened. It's either description of environment or it's either description of a fight. You can't just tell me, yo, it's bad and run off. No. You explain in detail what was bad about the story so far. Gonna be Goboleb. Yeah, unfortunately a Koleda fan. Yeah, I didn't even see, bro, it was only Anton. I want to see everybody in this side mission. I'll say it was annoying reading Enfield Prologue, a voiced story, but very, very boring. Enfield Prologue? What was that? Is that in the game? Except the good joke here and there. If I see Grace, I will explode. Oh, she will explode you, bro. Till the awakening, after the awakening, it's bad. Yeah, I know all of OG Arknight stories, so I know more than anyone. It can be 100 times better than Enfield. I will not do so. Oh, so you're not doing so, huh? Homework? I always... Oh, so then... Oh, well then stop talking shit, bro. I wasn't too intrigued personally. I found this patch one of the weakest while having the best finale. Well, there you go. Well, we'll see. But in the short, I just don't like this writing. It feels unnatural and yappa galore. It's not like they were like talking nothing. I didn't feel like my time was wasted when they were talking. Like, there is some time, there is like it's bickering, it's character interacting with each other. It's not characters talking how the punishing virus fucking works. Who gives a shit about that? It's not characters like, okay, there was some planned discussions. It was not as atrocious as in PGR. Can do much better. Also, OG Arknight Story 1A chapters are meh as well. Me stopping. I'm a ZZZ. He is a ZZZ hater. How could you forget? These haters, they can't. These PGR fanboys, bro. They can't be objective, bro. They just throw shit at the wall. Won't even like tell you why is it bad, bro. What was bad about the yapping? Perfect timing. Sweetie asked Bamboo to deliver a bunch of snacks. I've put them in the kitchen. Don't forget to try some. Dim sum for free? What's going on at Yamcha Sin? There's a note on the dim sum box saying that Yamcha Sin's been packed lately and business is hitting an all-time high. They say we're the reasons they have so many visitors now, though I don't really get what that has to do with Suiban Temple. Anyway, the dim sum is from Sweetie, and the note specifically asks you to try it out. She also says you're welcome to visit Yamcha Sin. I'll go check out later. So I go to the kitchen, try the dim sum Sweetie brought, and grab a portion for Wise too. Next, let's head to Yamcha Sin to show gratitude. Okay, bro. Yo, I thought it's been bigger. How's work, bro? How are you? How's it looking? Can we make it at this pace? No problem, as long as the weather's good, we've got more than enough time. Anton seems busy, better not disturb him. I'll just silently wish them all sunny days ahead. You can do it, bro. Arknight's main story is not good. It's the events that are the real meat. That sounds like a disappointment. It's not about PGR. I am You are ex-PGR player? So you can't say PGR? No way. When did you quit, bro? What the fuck? Get back into PGR, bro. It's the year of the horse, man. You got Rosetta. What are you doing? Also, whoa. Valics PGR story is a lot of things, but atrocious is not one of them. Dial it back. It's atrocious, man. Especially all the chapters that nothing happens. What you said? All the chapters that have no Luna, or the Grey Raven, or Alpha. Refer me as Enfield fan throwing shit at Enfield fan. You've been an Enfield fan like less than a year, bro. Can you truly be an Enfield fan? Have you finished OG Arknights? Would be funnier. Have you tried the dim sum? How was it? Delicious. Yamcha Scene really lives up to its name. Hehe, you bet. I've packed all of Yamcha Scene's top 10 dim sum into those boxes, not missing a single one. I hear business has been booming lately. Yeah, we've got way more customers than before. I'm so swamped I'm thinking of asking the boss to hire another staff member. Since Weiban Temple reopened, the commission's board's completion rate has skyrocketed, and there's been a huge spike in people posting new commissions too. Many customers come to the shop specifically to post commissions and then say, since I'm already here, might as well grab a bite. And just like that, while completing the commissions, Swaiban Temple also brought quite a buzz to Yamcha Sin. So, in the spirit of giving back, the owner told me to pick the best dim sum in the store as a thank you gift for you all. A win-win would be perfect. Alright, we've expanded our commission services too. We'll be getting more commissions from now on, so feel free to drop by and check them out. No worries if you're busy, I'll keep an eye out for Belion when it visits the shop and let it know right away if any new commissions come up. Well, that's the only way I was doing your commission. Perfect timing, I'll check out the commissions right now. Is this still like the same? A mysterious machine was discovered, anyone interested should check it out. Field equipment repair technicians wanted, location industrial port. I think this will open the... Oh, I can accept them all. Duty gave us our kind of... Let's head over. Pum. Head to the industrial port to find your client. Okay. So it's still part of the restoration. Also, it opens a whole ass mini quest. Come to think of it, you're not a Waifei Peninsula local, right? Yeah, what's up? Have you ever seen a coin like this? I grew up in the Waifei Peninsula and never... Oh no. Maybe you've seen more of the world. No, what is Sweetie Hands? No. First time I've seen it too. Where'd you... Oh, it's not an HIA? I guess found it in the hollow and asked around at Yamcha Sin, but no one recognized it. And it ended up with me, but it's not much use to me and I can't trade it for Denny, so here, take it as a little gift. Looks like some kind of ancient currency. Ancient stuff. Oh, you should ask Vince, he's pretty knowledgeable about antiques and all that. Vince? Yeah, he's the owner of Devon Pawn Shop. Look, just across the street there. Go ask him about it. Who knows, this copper coin might actually be worth something. Oh, it's that guy. OG Arknights is the other game. Enfield fan from CBT. Enfield fan from CBT1. I remember all things changed from CBT1, so yeah, call me Enfield fan. Bro, game released like less than a month ago. Zero sanity moment. I watched the VODs and it's Echo Aria in chapter 14 that made you dislike it, honestly, and nothing else from what I watched. We have Hoyo Shield's Kuro bots. Also, oh my, you're now a Kuro hater? IA, that's crazy. And you're a Hypergriff Glazer? No, I need the same term for Aki Arknights Enfield, like Kuro bots and Hoyo Shields. Enfielder. Welcome to the Enfields, motherfuckers. How many times Waifei Peninsula is said? Hello, Vince. Nice heart. Is he a JoJo reference? Look at this patina, smooth and glossy. It's a real beauty. Hey, is that you, Vince? Yeah, what's up? I'm listening. Vince is too busy admiring his treasure, not even bothering to look up. Pick up the copper coin. Strange copper coin. That's an Omni coin. So I guess this is gonna be the coins for Wi-Fi Peninsula. Vince whips his head around. So that's what it's called, Omni coin. Where'd you get that? Got any more? Gotta be more than one. How many you got? I tell Vince about getting the coin from Sweetie. I see, these are indeed commemorative relics lost in the Hollow. Though there's quite a few of them, they're not exactly legal tender, but their value lies in the fact that they're no longer being minted. Each one we fish out is one less out there. Name your price, I'll take it. I'm the only one around here who's willing to buy anyway. But I don't get this at all. You don't get this? Well, how about this? I've got plenty of good stuff in my shop. I'll price everything in Omni coins, and you can use them like cash here. If you see something you like, come trade for it. Let's keep working together. If you get more Omni coins, just come to me. I guarantee you'll get a sweet deal. 200. 800 Omni coins. Polychrome. Don't mind if I do. That's enough shopping. Head back to yeah. We'll do the side. I'll do the side quests off stream. I just wanna see if we're gonna upgrade the temple. And fielder, it's too toothless. No rage bait in it. Low light slave. Apple eaters. Apple eaters. Hyper grifters. That one is good. These two are too deep for the hyper grift. I think hyper grifter is a good one. This one is that one is amazing. So who are you? Mopeng? Hello, Mop. Oh. I will not say his name ever again. All thanks to Yankwei Summit Masters. Just a few days of management, Swaiban Temple looks way better than before. It's both clean and elegant. I'll accept your praise and on behalf of my junior disciples. The success of Swaiban Temple depends a lot on the support from our citizens too. Of course, everyone's thrilled to see folks from Yankwei Summit back to Swaiban Temple. Just let us know if there's anything we can help with. If you need any supplies, we can help search for them in the Hollow. Really, humans. No way, exploring the Hollow should be our job. We can't let you guys venture into the Hollow for some temple business. Yeah, that's illegal, by the way. No worries, we can post commissions. You guys haven't heard? Yamcha Sin recently got this amazing commission expert. Any commissions posted get sold in the blink of an eye. So if there's anything that needs to be salvaged from the Hollow, just let us know. We'll provide the money and manpower. Just consider it our way of showing care. Yamcha Sin's commission expert. Glances over me. Laugh silently. Anyway, we'll do our best to restore Swaiban Temple to its former glory. No, make it even livelier than before. Yeah, I believe in you all. Does that mean we can hold the Tide Fair again, like we used Tide Fair? The Tide Fair? What's that? Do you know, Junior? If you don't know, I don't know, bro. That was a blessing ceremony held at Swaiban Temple back then, but it hasn't been held since your people left. It's been about 11 years since it stopped, I think. Since the Hollow Zero. If it was held at Swaiban Temple, Master would definitely know. Let's go ask Master. You know what I wonder? I wonder if in the future we will have a Hollow disaster. Fuck it, bro. Make season 3 a new region, and at the end of the season, the region fucking gets destroyed in a Hollow disaster. How about that? How about that, Hoyo? Do you have the balls? You don't have the balls. For a long time already, you don't have the balls. Shifu, we need your guidance. Are you familiar with the Tide Fair? The Tide Fair rings a bell. That was over a decade ago now. Yep. That was organized by the previous master who ran the temple. Yes, she left quite a bit of related material here, which I perused when I first arrived. So how about it, Ishu and Shifu? Will we be able to get the Tide Fair back on its feet? Where there's a will, there's a way. The texts left by my predecessor are quite detailed. However, they are missing the all-important sigils. What sigil? To hold the tide fair, paper birds called sky letters are essential. These sky letters must be inscribed with specific sigils, but the page containing said sigils patterns has been gnawed by rats and is now illegible. I only knew about the paper birds. The idea that they had talismans drawn inside, though, that's news to me. Oh, but my dad definitely knows. I mean, he's the Wi-Fi Peninsula's #1 Tide Fair fan. What, Koala? We can't open the window more. You poor thing. It's pretty chill next to the window anyway, bro. He's been to every single one since they started holding them at Yonkwai Summit. If anyone knows what the sigil looks like, it would be him. In that case, let's go pay your dad a visit when he's got the time, shall we? Sure, but my dad just went out to sea. It might be a while before he's back, but I'll let him know as soon as he returns. Then we'll wait here for word for him. Alright then, let's keep running things here at Suiban Temple while we wait for news from Uncle Mo and his dad. Uncle Mo? Increase swipe. Okay. So now we have visitors. Panicked citizen. Typo. Hollow evacuation, is that big hollow going to spread to Phylum Heights my whole life? Oh, it's story related. I thought it's like temple related. Don't worry, it might just be a small hollow disaster. Life is way more precious than property. You young folks just don't get it. I came here from the old capital. Do you know how long it took me to build up this business? Try to stay calm, work with the defense force, and leave Wi-Fi Peninsula for the time being. The hollow might settle in a few days, and you can all come right back. Alright, I think that's enough for today. I overstayed my welcome. This one is I'm always here to please. PGR have that balls, they do it all the time. I didn't see nothing. Nobody dies. Nothing happens. I guess the train, Sophia and Changhu's train, like, was a little bit destroyed, but like, man, I don't know. What happens? What happens? It's been too long of nothing happening in PGR to like you folks, you lot don't play PGR for its story, man, like, be honest. It's definitely not carried by its story. Black gray balls to be specific. In the boss. Kinda, yeah, but for the Valics nothing happens. Nothing happens, like Luna is missing for too long. Alpha is missing for too long. Vonnegut also disappeared. They made so many characters and they all like take those characters as main characters. I think they kinda focused too much on developing every character, and that ruins the overall story of PGR. Like, who the fuck cares about Strike Hawk and Cerberus squad? Commandant is being tossed aside from a team to team like he's some kind of prostitute or something. By the way, how much PGR did you read IA, main and affection once? The entire Aslam train was destroyed during chapter 17? It wasn't the entire train. Nothing happens. This means... yeah. All main chapters except 28 and 29, these ones were too big. I watched recap videos. So you didn't read Watanabe and Chu, huh? Good call, even though I like Watanabe. I played for the story only. You played for the story only? You're capping, man. Like, there are way better stories there. Chapter 34, we have new story direction, and I left. Watanabe was read 2 chapter and Teddy chapter skipped. Funny you say that since they come back in current chapter. I said Luna and Alpha come back in the current chapter. They did not make. All right. Anyway, I'll close the stream now. I'll go do my. I'll spend stamina and shit, and then go HA3, and then I go sleep. So thank you all for coming. It was a cool chapter. Don't know why this hyper grifter is bitching over here. It was a good yap. The only thing I didn't like is Orphe coming at us out of nowhere and pouring her soul out. I think they should have picked a better moment, but ZZZ definitely healed after Vivian's story. So yeah, bye bye. Not capping. I like the story. I read it. I stopped the reading. I quit. Well, there you go. Good gaming. Thank you. Have a good night. Thank you. See ya. XD. No punctuation mark. Alright, here's the emoji, and remember, resting is productive, so always rest.